Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Cigar Avengers Podcast. I'm your host, Cigar Head Fred, and I'm joined by my brothers. We got Steven, Mr. Incognito himself. We got, of course, the Freaky Frog King himself, Big Guilty. Mr. Inomatic is down there supporting his New York Knicks.
We gotta get it right. There we go.
Look, there you go. There you go, starting that bullshit. And listen, y'all. We got a new Cigar Avenger. We got a new Cigar Avenger. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know him as Stogie P. Welcome to the crew, my guy. Thank you so much for joining us, brother.
Family, we're good.
Yes, sir.
And so we got a special guest with us today. And y'all, if you are anybody, you know this face right here, right in the middle. You know this guy right here, Mr. Matt Booth. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, sir.
What's up, everybody? Thanks for having me. It's an honor and a privilege.
Thank you for being here.
And by the way, I gotta say, man, I like this Avengers. Like I've never seen avenging of any sort being a part of a cigar clique, and I like this because this is very superhero like, and I think that cigars are sometimes superheroes for us, man. There's a level of connectivity and medicating, therapeuting, all of these things, soothing that they do for us, man. And so I feel like sometimes cigars are my superheroes. So you guys are the fucking Avengers, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
So
That's all I got on that.
Yeah.
We got the JT10s going.
Oh, there we go.
We all got the JT10s going tonight.
I like that. Where'd you find those, man? Those were a little hard to find.
We got them before they got.
Yeah,
we sure got them before they got.
Yeah.
Dashed them up.
It was kind of like an insider thing. It was like, hey, we sent each other these text messages. Hey, man, go grab these before they're gone.
Before they're gone.
And that's what we did.
No, true story, man. Have you smoked the Maduro? Have you smoked that one?
Not yet.
The new one.
I got it out there, but
not yet. We got them.
I'd be interested to hear your thoughts between the two.
Okay.
I haven't. I don't have it yet. I am going to get it though, so I'm for sure. I'm excited.
Oh yeah,
for
sure.
I think you'll have a favorite. Like you'll like them both, but you'll definitely have a favorite.
I heard you like the JT10 a little bit better though, right?
I do. I do.
Okay.
It's a difference in how it hits, right? The JT10 has a little bit of a sharper, more aggressive white spice in the retro, and the Maduro has a bit more baritone to it. Like it has a bit more girth, and so it's just got a little bit more. I don't know, man. Like when you smoke it, you'll see there's like a little bit more weight. Just it feels a little bit more rounded, so it's sharp versus round.
Okay,
that's how I would describe it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just got hit with that white pepper. But the minute you said it, I was like, yeah, I felt that white pepper.
I retrohale everything. That's how I smoke. But I also respect the fact that, as retrohalers, we are the minority in the smoking community, man, because most people only mouth smoke, right? Yeah. So, when you blend, or at least when I do, I have to be conscious of both worlds. Like, because there's nothing worse for me. If I pick up a cigar and there's nothing in the nose, I'm putting it down. Like, I'm not even going to waste my time, And there's so many cigars because of the blend mixture and how it performs under combustion, man, that it just doesn't hit like that. But you also can't be absent in the palate participation in the mouth either.
Yeah.
So you have to balance both. Or at least, what the fuck do I know? I try.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you real quick. So
tell me.
So before we get started, so for those who don't know, they know Matt Booth, but before it was Matt Booth of Room 101 Cigars, who was Matt Booth before that?
The before times.
Yes.
In the before, we're going to go back. We're doing that. Okay.
Yep. We're going to do it. We're doing it.
So I think as a younger man, I wouldn't even call myself a man. I was a kid, and I was pretty lost, man. And I was not living in a positive fashion. And I decided to pull the ripcord on my life. And I was compelled by a directional energy and a force that has revisited me time to time over the years. And whenever it shows up, I just follow it. The only difference is at that time, I didn't even understand that it was there. I just knew that I needed a drastic reconfiguration of life. And I pulled the ripcord and I joined the Marine Corps Infantry in 1996. And, I definitely think being in the infantry is not the most pleasant way you could live your life, but it is definitely an annealing atmosphere to be in. And being in that environment, I absorbed a great deal of lessons. I mean, anyone can show up anywhere. And, it's, you have to, I think, apply yourself to getting out of it and out of these experiences the value that you can siphon from them, right?
Mhm.
Because you can just diddy bop your way through life and never absorb shit. You know what I mean?
Not Diddy
And that's
Bop.
and
I
that's
just
fine
saw
for
what you
some
just
people.
said. Did you
What's
just
that?
say Diddy Bop? Did you
Yeah,
just say
diddy bop,
Yeah.
boopity boo.
Oh,
And you
oh,
just bounce them
never
through.
mind. Never
See,
mind.
you see, you
Never
see,
mind.
see,
Yeah,
you
he
see.
meant
Look
the other
at you.
Diddy Bop.
Look at you, Fred. Look
Never
at you.
mind.
You
Hey,
see?
that's your guy. Oh, never mind.
Listen,
He-
the man is
Look,
the
man.
man.
What?
Listen,
Tell me.
no, I was gonna say all the man did was sit in the corner and watch. Like he was paying, they were fine with it. As simple as that. That's it.
We're not going to get
We're
into
not, but that's all I gotta say. He was in the corner watching what was going on. That's all he did was just pay people. That was
Are we,
a party for him.
are we talking about cucking?
Yeah,
Oh, my-
Is that what we're talking about right now?
that's
We're
what. Hey,
talking
listen,
about some cuck shit right now?
that,
Tell me
that's
more.
no,
that
no,
that was
no,
that's all Sean
no,
Young is. That's all I gotta say. That's all Sean. That's all he is. I'm just saying.
no. We're not.
Interesting.
That's the look you gotta give him, man. That's
Okay.
the look you gotta give him.
For real.
That's the look. That's the look
we're-
right there. That look
I
right there.
sense
That's all you gotta do is look at him.
God
Like that.
damn, you
the
just
subject
you
of
just had
cucking
to.
has entered the chat.
It did. It did.
Already.
It did. See,
Listen,
God damn it.
I listen.
Already,
All,
as if it's going to anyways, but this is premature. I like that. This is nice. This is what we do when this energy, this transference of energy occurs between like-minded people. We are plugged in, right? Our antenna are up. We are
mhm,
Yeah.
receiving one another, and we
mhm,
are fast-tracked deep into the spirit of this conversation.
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
See, no. You cannot be NOC. You see, shit, man. But
Listen, your
for those
mind went there, Fred. I don't hear nothing from you. Your mind went there.
no, that never mind.
But
Listen, for
but
those who have questions for Matt Booth,
yeah.
please drop them down in the comments. We will get
Oh,
to
yeah,
your
where'd
questions.
you grow up, Matt? Before you went to the military, where'd you grow up?
I was in a small town called Spokane, Washington.
Oh,
And
really?
Spokane.
yeah,
I've
my
actually been there.
family and I we had moved up there from LA when I was younger,
Okay,
and I went through kind of like my teenage years and whatnot there, and
nice,
joined and enlisted from there. Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Okay.
So
You
yo,
guys,
ask me.
who's been?
I have.
I've been to Seattle.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was my
Okay.
first duty station was Bremerton, Washington.
Oh no shit. Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
But
man.
I've been to Seattle. Seattle is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
but I stayed over in Belleville, and we had to drive to Seattle from Belleville. That scenery, that drive to Seattle from Belleville,
Beautiful.
and you see
Yeah.
the university, you see the University of
Yeah,
Washington,
man.
in those purple mountains is
Mm.
crazy.
Washington's pretty as fuck, and there's a lot
Yeah,
of beautiful landscape. And then you get over like onto the Olympic Peninsula, that little horn that sticks up
yeah,
by Canada, and it's like it's rainforest level vegetation. It's like a
yeah,
jungle, but it's cooler than a jungle.
Yeah.
It's wild, man. It's super pretty, man.
yeah.
I always
And that
wanted to
and
go. I
it's
plan
wine
on going.
country. You
I
know,
Come on
like
up.
definitely, I
There's tons of
definitely plan
meth.
on going.
Oh, man.
We'll stay up for a week. We'll smoke cigars. We'll talk. We'll do 17 of your shows every day. It'll be amazing.
Hey, listen,
You'll knock out the
sounds like
whole
a
year. Yeah.
We can definitely do that, man. I think that sounds like a plan. We just call it the booth series. Series
Yeah,
in the
man.
booth. Series in the booth.
We'll have a defibrillator there. We'll have a corpsman there. We'll have medical support just in, because you gotta.
Still put the IV in.
Yes, Stephen can revive us.
It's just an idea. I mean, we could work through the particulars of this.
Yeah,
by the way, speaking of the IV, I saw when that started coming, because that really started appearing like shortly around the time that I got out of the service. And I thought, man, in the truest sense of like the entrepreneurial spirit that is alive and well in Marines, corpsmen, so many service people, I was like, these fucking corpsmen did this. Man, good on them. Because there's no way that business was not originally started and spearheaded by Navy corpsmen. There's no way.
Yeah,
It's the only people that could have done that. And and they'd show up to your room in Vegas and IV you, and amazing.
Wow. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah. I'm sure they still have to have these things, no? Yeah. Like this is still
Well, my sister's a nurse. She wanted to do that for wedding parties.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, bachelor parties,
look, man,
parties.
And watch. This is a package, right? It's a service package. It's like the florist, the whatever, the fucking DJ. So we're on staff for 5 G's a night. We have our staff there with all of our gear, and
you charge them $400 at IV.
Yeah, man.
This way they can go out, party, get fucked up, and then you sober them right back up.
That's right.
Hey Matt, have you ever thought about doing ayahuasca?
What's that?
The was it ayahuasca? What Aaron Rodgers does every year?
Where's he? Aaron
Rodgers he's the quarterback for the.
I don't. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I don't follow sports, man.
No, well, so he did it. Mike Tyson does it like once a year.
Okay.
So I think you go down to Peru.
Okay, gotcha.
You go down to Peru, and they give you and they call it like an ayahuasca trip.
That's right.
It's supposed to be like a out of body experience.
Oh, I've heard great things about it, man. Like, I've always been, I've been very interested in, participating like a vision quest, right? Peyote, like do it proper, the whole thing. I think that there's so much depth to the mind that can be unlocked, and by the way, it's like, I think people that have these experiences are just like, dissected by, spiritual geometry almost, right? So, but I also know, you can't have an experience of such depth and come back exactly the same. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So, after I had my son, I was like, maybe I'll wait.
Yeah.
Nothing to get the little red wagon off the tracks. You know what I mean? Like, And but Mama Bear and I are going to fucking Peru everywhere. When he's older, you're gonna do all of it, all the mind bending shit you can imagine. Fully exploratory, man.
I can't wait. I can't wait to do that with my wife. But I got a while to go, man. We got 4 kids, and we got a while to go, man.
How old are they?
So the oldest, she's getting ready to be 8. The second oldest, he's 5. Our third kid, she's 2. She's getting ready to be 3. And then the youngest is 9 months.
Good for you, bro. Yeah. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
It's beautiful, man.
Hey, Fred, you want to high five, Fred?
No.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, you don't
want to high five, Fred?
No. See, here's the thing: we can't have 5, not anymore, because it's done.
Got 2 years.
It's a done deal. It's a done deal. We're not doing it. I make sure to get neutered.
If I had the ability to have like a nanny and had it like that, I'd have 20 kids, man.
That would,
100%.
I kind of agree.
If you had like, management of the situation,
Yeah.
All day.
I don't know about 20 though. I don't know about 20. I mean, maybe.
How about 9?
Maybe about a good 6. Fuck.
How about 9?
Hey,
Do I hear
Goofy, that's
9?
all.
Do I hear 9?
No.
9. Do I hear 9? Going
Maybe
once. No?
maybe
I'm good with
7.
my 2.
Okay, 7. Okay.
hey,
Okay.
6.
you know what?
I like even numbers. 6.
You know what?
Understood.
You might find this a little weird of me and a little crazy. Now, I want to go to like Tonga, Fiji, or like a Pacific Islander, have me a little monster, and just have him just train rugby all day, every day. That's gonna be his thing. I want to
like a you
rock.
want to mate with a Samoan lady.
Oh,
is what you want.
So I want to create a Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
You
want like a rock monster.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. Nice.
You know?
Nice.
That sounds
I wish this for you, man. Let's get this man a flight. You know, American Airlines take you right there, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, he has a point. He has a point. He has a point, bro. Wait, Matt.
Tell me.
I got another question I gotta ask you.
Please.
I've been waiting on my shower curtain, man. Where's my shower curtain? I need the shower
toilet
curtain.
Seat cover, shower curtain, tissue cover, box cover.
Yes. I'm
sorry, man.
When is this happening
with you, man? No, we got to do it, man. This got to happen.
I mean, like,
it's got to happen.
How long has it been since you said? How long has it been?
Look, we're edging. Just let it happen.
Okay.
I will provide you with release. Don't you worry. But we have to allow this situation to percolate.
Hey, Matt. We don't want Fred releasing no more. We seen what happened the last 4 times.
Hey, man.
Nice.
Okay, so all right. So you had a cigar.
So we're gonna talk about cigars again. Okay.
Yeah, real quick. We because I have because I have a question. I got a question because there's a lot of your cigars that are no longer here. They're discontinued. And I have a question about it. So the question that I have, the Cool Chief Arrow.
That's
Chief
right.
Cool Arrow. Is there a possible chance that cigar could kind of creep its way back into the market? So you say I don't know, maybe in the next couple years, maybe is it LE at least?
Maybe.
Yes, I'm happy.
Probably.
God.
Okay.
Definitely. Definitely likely. Definitely likely.
Definitely likely.
Highly. Definitely likely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Now is it going to be the same size or is it going to be a different Vitola?
Different.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I think this is more of the edging.
This is the edging. This is definitely the edging.
I'm a tremendous fan of edging in all facets of life. And I have found that it's a very useful technique and honestly, a rewarding technique for all involved in matters of commerce when it comes to our brand.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
They love to be edged. And so I just do it. And part of it is just a natural process because sometimes, in the cigar business, not many people talk about this dynamic, but the cigar gods, they must be aligned. And if they do not wish for you to do something, it will not be. And so things will be delayed, your bands won't be printed correctly, things will be set back, a factory will burn down. Something will happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That is definitely true. Oh, Darshan has a question for you too. Shout out to Darshan in the building. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in with us. He said, my question for Matt, would you ever release the death bucket on your own without the other person?
Well, Darshan, thank you for asking. considering that it was my brand and my creative output to begin with, and I sold the rights to that to STG with the sale of Room 101. So it would be mine or theirs or ours to release at some point whenever we chose.
Oh, hey, P, you got a question, P? You just sitting in the corner quiet, man.
He's edging.
I know I'm edging right now.
He's edging into the conversation.
I know. You just mentioned factories burning down. I know AJ had a factory burnt down.
Yeah.
And some of your JT 10s were out of that factory. How did it affect you and the business and everything during that whole process, during that whole little situation?
So I've had 2 factories burned down in the last 4 years.
Wow.
That were directly connected to my brand and a critical component of our manufacturing. So William Ventura in Tamboril in the Dominican Republic burned down at this point, I want to say 4 years ago. If I'm keeping track correctly, they manufacture all of the SKUs for Farce as well as Doomsayer. They made the Death Bucket.
Yeah.
They make many things for us, you see. And they burned down at a very, very critical time of our brand's redevelopment, shortly following, not redevelopment, but development. I had sold, and we were ramping up production, and there was a need for even more than we had ever been, selling previously. And right at that moment, the main factory that we were using burned down. And then AJ, during the production of JT10, his factory burned down, his main factory in Esteli. Both created a pretty significant impact to product flow, and it sets everything back in time, man. Cigars are not widgets or, milled aluminum cogs, that come off a CNC machine. There's an organic process that takes place both in the curing, the fermentation, down to the construction, the whole thing, right? And so this is nothing that can be rushed, and something like that will set you back at minimum a year, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky,
and that's why the JT10s were kind of limited, right?
Yeah, we were fortunate enough that a portion of the production had already been shipped out of the factory. We lost about 30% of the brand's production.
Yeah.
And we held the rest of it, with high hopes that we were going to be able to fill the entire allocation. And it became very clear very quickly. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to happen. I think it was wishful thinking on other people's behalf, and it was clearly not going to happen. So we released it, and just released what was made and never replenished the rest of it.
Wow.
So it was even more limited than it was intended. What's up?
I was telling everybody, hold on to your JT10s if you have.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to repop that someday. I think it deserves it. But then again, I also, it was a limited edition, man. But it was a limited edition that was to celebrate 10 years of that brand. So I think, under the right circumstances, there would be, a justification to make another production of it. Not that I have any plans to do that right now, but I think, I think that it would make sense at some point.
Yeah.
Oh,
X has a. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, Danny's in the chat. He's like, innocent. What do you want, Danny? What do you want?
Danny Nippers is a psychopath. Oh shit! Mukau Rich is here.
Yes.
You got everybody here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Man. This is cigar royalty right here. The mad science of cigars. The mad scientist of cigars.
Yes, sir. He said the
JT 12.5.
12.5 must appear.
Yeah,
I
there you
don't
go.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
See, so X has a question. So X said, he said, Matt, what's a project that you started with a certain vision and ended it with a complete different product that was way better than you ever imagined?
The cigar business. Like
What's
the
the
whole fucking thing.
Everything.
The whole
Everything.
thing.
yeah.
The absolute whole thing. And I could like laser focus that down on one product,
Yeah.
but my knee jerk reaction was, when I read that comment, I immediately thought back to when we were working on the first blend for Room 101 in 2008. I was working with Christian Aroa in Donley, Honduras. This was pre the Camacho acquisition by Davidoff.
Hmm.
And, you know, my lens as a brand builder, of course, not new to design, but new to the space, you know, um, it just, it's nothing like it was then, but it's built on the foundation of those genetics. And it's just been a constant process of evolution, you
Yeah.
know, learning as we go, fucking turning a whole lot of lemons into lemonade along the way. And, survival, perseverance, evolution, you know, the whole thing. So the
Yeah.
cigar business, I guess, is my answer.
Right. That's a pretty damn good answer there. So let's talk about your Uncle Lee. Because your Uncle Lee
Let's talk
intro-
about it.
yeah, he introduced you to
The
cigars.
man.
He did.
So what's one lesson from him that still sticks with you today?
Man. Oh, that's a good one. So Uncle Lee is from, at this point, in this day and age, we would consider someone like Uncle Lee a time traveler. Because look, I was born in analog. Okay. I
Hmm.
was born in 77. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I was born before, you know, you had the tablet fused into your hand as an infant, coming out of the hospital. You know, all this shit is like a movie about the future as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
It still feels that way. Even this thing that we're doing now, has that feeling to it. But I was able to adapt because I was born close enough to it. Someone
Hmm.
like Uncle Lee, there's absolutely no willingness to convert. And so Uncle Lee was a graphic designer. Uncle Lee
Mm.
worked for Mattel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, in the South Bay, he worked. He won like several like packaging awards. He didn't just work for Mattel, but he did a lot of packaging, product design, and you know, by the time and by the way, my mom found Spokane because of him, because Uncle Lee
Wow.
said, "Fuck this city, I'm getting out of here,"
Yeah.
and went up there and was ended up becoming the director of the graphic arts program at a community college there,
Oh
Okay.
and
nice.
teaching his craft, right?
Hmm.
And I did several art projects with him as a kid that involved no computers because that didn't even exist. So it
Mm.
was all cutting different elements for textures and colors and markers and all human created, as things always were, and I always knew them to be until now. That, I mean, you just like speak into your phone and it makes something, right?
Hmm.
So again, like a movie from the future. So Uncle Lee, the lessons that he taught me were that the power of the human hand is immeasurable, and that the touch of the human hand gives soul transference to your creative output. Because you can make all this fanciful AI shit that you can imagine in
Hmm.
your mind, and it has no soul.
Mm.
And it
That's true.
and it
True.
looks like it has no soul. It hits like it has no soul, and that's why people are already resisting it. You know,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because humans need human connectivity,
Right.
and there's nothing that will ever delete that. Like there's nothing that will ever, even with the advent of going deeper and deeper into social and my ability to connect, with my consumers through through Al Gore's internet, through these devices and systems like this thing we're on right now, nothing will ever replace the gravity of the human handshake.
Right.
And when I started doing this, I was like a fucking 1952 vacuum salesman. I was going door to door, handshake to handshake, conversation to conversation, building, human foundation, and fuck it, little bit of a tangent, I guess, but the lesson from Uncle Lee is that human currency is the undisputed, undefeated champion of creative output.
So do you design all your cigar bands by hand? Like draw them out?
Of course. I do. There are some elements that are done with computer, and of course, like the end product is all vectorized, of course, for the ability to print and scale and use for different, all that stuff.
Yeah, because this band this got to be like the sickest band right here,
man.
This.
Listen, put this shit on the shirt. I promise you, I will fucking wear it.
Yeah,
I put it on a shirt. I'll do it again though.
There we go.
I'll do it again.
There we go.
Different colorway.
Yes.
So I got a question for you, Matt.
It's interesting because it reminds me of MTV.
Yeah. Well, look, man, they were the first ones to use the Moon Man.
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
popularize it.
Yeah.
And by the way, now it's just too much. Like I'm off that. Like I'm going to do something else because I'm over it. Like everybody, it wasn't the case when we released that. We released that brand in 2015. But now it's like fucking Moon Man's on everything. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it's too much. So we'll move on.
I got a question going up to you.
Said hold on. Wait. Cause Pete got a real quick question.
Oh yeah.
He was trying to ask
real quick. This is one of the best bands in the game right now, for sure.
Thank you.
For sure. So what made you come up with Johnny Tobacco Knot, and like what made you think of this image?
Oh, I'll tell you. So I was just about, and this is funny because this is kind of connected to the sentiment that we were just discussing. So I'm always, ideas keep me up at night. And that's the one thing that I am never short on, and I was a consistent ground pounder for years in the business, evangelizing the brand, taking the brand to the streets. And, at one point I was like, I'm like Johnny fucking Tobacco Seed. So I'm going to trademark that name and I'm going to make a brand out of that. And center this brand around the idea that that's what we're all doing as evangelists for our own brand, champions for our message, right? And there was a company that had trademarked the name for tobacco seeds. Now, they were not using this name, but having already been through a couple cycles in the business related to trademark and IP stuff, I wasn't even going to bother, So I said, what if he was from space? And that was it. Johnny Tobacco Seed became Johnny Tobacco Knot.
Got you.
And a legend was born.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember back when that the statue came out. Everybody was trying to get their hands on an either miniature statue or the big statue. I know a lounge that have they got the statue in their bathroom, like right by the toilet.
I just dropped a massive dump in that.
That lounge.
I have a picture of my thigh, my pants around my ankles, and the statue right next to me.
Right there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's it.
Well, there might be. This was Creekside in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's Creekside.
Yeah. I decimated that fucking can. Skyline chili. I mean, if we're being honest with each other, I mean, this is a a safe space, of course.
Yes, this is. I say it all the time.
Yes,
I
of
say it all the
course.
time. This is a safe place. This
Good.
is a safe place for
Good.
all people like the freaky frogs of the world. Him and Darshan.
Here we go. Hey,
My bad. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
no. Matt walked away, so give him a
No,
second.
I can hear you, man. I'm just turning
Okay.
on the. I got to
Hey,
turn on the light here. There
so
we
Matt,
go.
so like
Huh.
you grew up in the 70s and 80s. So like,
The
what
80s and
music?
90s. The 80s and
So
90s,
like,
man. The
hey,
80s and 90s, bro.
so what music did what music did you listen to back in the day?
Okay. So, of course, there was the Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses, right?
Okay.
There was, of course, Michael Jackson
Mm-hmm.
and Jackson 5 and all that, right?
Yeah.
And then watch this. Then comes rap music, and I
Okay.
am sucked into it
Mm,
fiendishly.
yeah.
But I am compelled to dig further, okay? And I'm in the back of the cassettes, folding out the paper, and I'm
Mm,
finding samples, the roots of this music.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I discover Parliament Funkadelic. I
Mm,
discover the Gap Band. I
Okay.
discover the Commodores. I discover so many other things. Marvin Gaye actually becomes one of my most favorite artists, and
mm,
still is to this day. Um, and uh, just like mind-bendingly powerful music, And so I like, and then of course, nothing will ever diminish the power of the riff. And so I also very much like super heavy metal,
Mm-hmm.
mm,
but it has to have grind and groove to it. It cannot just be noise, you know.
mm.
And so there's definitely, like, I like harmonies and heavy rhythmic riffs. I like Tool. I like
Love to.
I think Tool is like wildly inspiring. Um,
You like
who
Mastodon?
else? Oh, I love Mastodon.
Love
Yeah, I
Mastodon.
love Mastodon. Mastodon, and I like Sleep, Conan, like stoner metal, like deep, like very heavy stuff, right? But all that, I would definitely say that Parliament Funkadelic, uh, the most probably the most played out of anything, if I
Mm.
had to wager. Yeah. And
So
all of the older, like, not just this is not just the greatest hits. This is like the electronic spanking of War Babies and all of these
yeah.
more less than followed albums, right? Like
Yeah.
deep into this, right? And actually, also, by the way,
Yeah.
Mm.
War,
Mm.
huge, huge fucking fan of War and Tower of Power.
Mm. So
Yeah, and I've seen
did
them
you like
many times.
Pantera?
Yeah, I love Pantera. I
Mm.
love Pantera.
You know what?
Yeah,
I love like I love the Isley Brothers because how it starts
of
over with the guitar,
course.
and he started busting out that guitar before he first started singing. He busts out that guitar solo, and
I
it just
I
gets
love
you right.
music, man. I've
Yeah.
played music, off and on my whole life. I really kind of walked away from pursuing a career in music full time to start my brand.
Mm.
And I chose correctly. This path is whatever led me to my family is like, that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine with me. There are
Yeah.
no regrets in that department. But yeah, I love music, man. And I've had, good fortune enough to know a lot of people in that space. And, especially when I was trying to kind of work my way into that world.
Yeah.
So just a lot of really cool experiences, man. I, st- I studied bass with Vale Johnson, who, um, He played for Arsenio Hall's Dog Pound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He was the bassist for the Dog Pound.
Yeah.
And Kenny G, like he's a very accomplished
I
bassist, man.
love
Brilliant.
Kenny
He's a
G,
brilliant
man.
player.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's Kenny G's bass player. You know,
Crazy.
very cool guy, man.
You know what's
So does
crazy?
music play a part into like your blending process? Like,
Mm.
because I always wonder, like, in the mind of a cigar brand, a cigar maker, like what goes into your blending process? Like, because I know everyone has different philosophies and everything like that.
Of course. Well, look, man, I would say that I have always directly correlated the process of composing a blend with a blending partner, which I am directly working with the head of the factory, the blender, to put together this vision. It is no different than writing a song together in many, many ways. You're creating an organic and living piece of art that is going to impact and affect people when they consume it.
Yeah.
And it is made in that moment between you two in a way that even if it was at a different time, it would never come out. Even the same people, different time, different mood, different happenstance, and the vibration is completely different, and therefore the product is completely different.
Yeah.
So it is completely alien in terms of, like, if you wanted to just strip away all of this, psycho romantic, emotional artist approach to the process, and just say these two things are different,
Yeah.
and they are. But if you are of a creative mindset and driven by your heart, I think you would see that there are so many similarities to the two art forms,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it all is rooted in the connectivity of the creative partners,
So do
in my opinion.
you think just for funsies,
Oh, I
right?
like this.
Just for
I do
funsies.
like funsies.
Maybe you and her clots could put your musical minds together and do some shit.
You know what's funny? That you brought up my man Michael Herklotz, the quintessential gentleman of our fucking industry. One of the
Yes,
first
sir.
people to
Yes.
be
Yes,
very
sir.
welcoming to me in the industry, by the way. Right.
Mhm.
I consider him a dear friend
Mm-hmm.
over the years. And, he and we might look a little different, but he and I are very, very aligned on many things, especially as it relates to cigars, and especially as it relates to the relationship between the music mind and the cigar mind, and that type of creative axis. So I don't see why we shouldn't.
Yeah,
I would love to.
maybe one of these years at PCA, maybe because we had Joshua Habersky on the show. He's a cool guy, so I'm
Mhm.
sure I'm gonna put the bug in his ear. But hey, man, I think we should have a musical segment with Boofy and her clots. Just for funsies and see what
That'd
happens.
be cool. He and
That'd
I
be
have
good.
played together, man. Once upon a time, they put us up on stage at the Chattanooga Tweet Up, and he
Mm,
played drums and I played bass. And one of the guys, like, from the shop rapped, and like somebody else played guitar. It was cool.
that's
Nice.
cool. Man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We can
You
have
know, like,
rap. Could rap or
yo,
something.
come on, man. I'm from New York. What do you expect? But
Ah,
nah,
Nice,
but
man.
like, but I would say, like, so I learned a lot from one of my friends about and I had no idea that, like, John Mayer is
Mm.
like one of the most badass guitar players,
Oh
like,
yeah,
around.
he's
Like,
sick, man.
everybody, because like I knew John Mayer from his, like, commercial shit from the radio,
Mhm. Right.
and then he goes, nah, like, most of the time I like going to jazz clubs, and he just goes up in there and just starts shredding shit.
Yeah, he's a player.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's a guitar player. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
like him and like Gary Clark Jr.
Mhm.
You know, like, he was like, I can't hold a candlestick to like John Mayer. Like, they're like he's at the level of like Stevie Johnson and those guys.
No, he's a pretty he's a very very talented player from what I hear.
Yeah.
You know, Graham
So
Central Station.
yeah.
I forgot to give credit to Larry Graham also, by the way.
Oh
He
yeah,
deserves credit.
yeah.
He deserves credit.
Mhm.
More will come. More will come. Hector Lavoe, man. Like when I got into cigars, okay, this was like another period of enlightenment too, because I was coming to Florida for like the first time, you know, and going back and forth. Uh, I mean, the first many years was only solely to Miami to Honduras. Like that was my route, you know. But all this new uh, uh, music that I was picking up in Miami, and Hector Lavoe was one of the most, and still one of my favorites. Juan Cancel loves that I love him. I don't know. He loves it.
Yeah.
He's like enamored with the fact that I love Hector Lavoe, but that also tremendously influential to me at a different time in my life, of course. You know,
So speaking of
it's going
music,
to keep coming.
what's the best concert you've ever been to?
Man,
I know where you're going, P.
Oh
man.
no no
Well,
no
okay,
no.
so there are different reasons though. There are
Got you.
different reasons. Okay,
Mhm.
like the first 100% was a memory I was at. In Japan, they have a music festival. It's a metal festival called Loud Park. Okay. And
Wow.
I went there with a friend of mine from the business, and little name dropping kind of thing, but I stood on the side of the stage for the show, and I watched Phil Demmel, who's an amazing metal guitar player. He was at the time he was playing for Machine Head, and I watched him play with Machine Head about 5 feet away from him. That was fantastic. And it was an amazing show, standout show.
Mm-hmm.
But was it me watching War in the Park as a kid? No.
Mm. Yeah.
Wasn't even in the same galaxy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's another amazing memory, sitting in the park on this big lawn watching War. You know, we have to go see them, man. We have to see them, and we have to see Parliament. They're touring right
Mhm.
now,
Oh
and
yeah.
someone is going
Wow.
to fucking die. Like it's
So,
coming.
yeah. Hey,
That
listen,
shit is coming.
Yeah.
listen. Those old bastards from the Who is still around, and
Dude,
so
that's
is
true.
what's the fuck? Aerosmith is still touring,
That's correct.
and
That's correct.
Charlie Wilson as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Charlie got a lot of money to make up for all them years that he was that he was messed up.
Yeah.
So he gonna be
Which
so
shout out to him too, man. I saw him, he was in the last performance that he did, because he had so many strokes. He
Mhm.
he had an awesome performance, even though he's not getting around as well as normal, but he's trying to, the fact that shows how much he loves his fans, people that love his music, and that for him being an artist and loving what he does, he's still, in spite of everything, he still gets on that stage and does well. So shout out to Charlie Wilson, man, because
Hey, you know what, Fred?
legend.
If you want to talk about one of the saddest moments was when it was like Barry White's like last three shows. He couldn't
Mm-hmm.
sing no more because nobody knew he had cancer.
Mm.
Right.
So they booed him off stage.
Ah,
And my thing about that is, like,
man.
I think the industry has changed so much now that as long as you're there and you're able to relate and tell stories, people don't need to see you sing. As long as you're open when people say, "Listen, I'm going through this," but what I could do is I can answer some questions for the audience.
Right.
And
Could you
make,
imagine if he just sat down and just
mhm.
told the story
Yeah,
and said, "Look, I'm fucked. I can't
yeah,
sing. Check it
yeah,
out. I'm going to show you." And he would try to sing,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
he's like, "I got cancer. I'm going to die, but I'm going to tell you my story."
yeah,
Could you imagine that
That
experience
was
sitting in the
fire.
mhm,
audience and you have
That-
no idea that that's coming?
yeah.
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 Woo.
So
Oh,
they spoke.
hey,
They spoke
goosebumps. I have
they
goosebumps.
spoke about Richard Pryor and his MS. I think Dave Chappelle told the story,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and he said he told a couple jokes, and he told the crowd, "I don't got it tonight," and the crowd started booing. And then one person just said, "We still love you, Richard." And out of nowhere, a whole bunch of people would just started clapping and cheering for him and just saying, like, "We appreciate you." You know, like you should be able to go out there and get your flowers.
100%. How? And by the way, how fucking unforgiving is it? Like you talentless fucks. Like you
Yeah,
couldn't do that, and you're gonna
exactly,
boo Barry White. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
you know, but it's just like such a and it's full blown like herd mentality. Like one
Yeah,
person pops off with that,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Yeah, man, we paid for this. Fuck that," and then it's over. And like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but that's a very good point, man. He should have told his story.
yeah.
He
that would
should
have
have
been
told his
cool as
story.
hell.
Oh my
Because you got
god, man.
because you remember when he died, everybody says we didn't know he was sick.
Yeah.
But you can tell he like Barry was always a big guy,
Mhm.
and he lost he lost so much weight.
No Ozempic then either.
Yeah,
Nope.
exactly.
True.
No, no
Exactly.
GLP-1. No
Yeah,
GLP-1s with that one.
yeah. So
Mhm.
like obviously you see something is wrong. It's like Teddy Pendergrass. You know, after that car accident, he's just never been the same.
Well, man, uh, accidents have changed the course of. I mean, think about this, man. The DOC gets in a car accident. The DOC was like the main contributor to all the lyrical content for like
Mm-hmm.
90% of all the original West Coast. I mean, it was rap music then. Now
Yeah,
people would call it hip hop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But like that was all him, all of it,
Yeah, it
And
was.
so, and then he had an album. No one can do it better, by the way. I had that tape,
yeah,
Yeah.
and and he had his voice was dope. It
Yeah.
sounded dope, and
hmm
then that was gone. So I want to say he still contributes, like he was still right for people, but like it drastically changed because
yeah,
you got to imagine he wouldn't possibly have given so much magic to other people if he could have kept it for himself,
Yeah.
you know?
hmm
True.
Yeah.
And so how did that change other artists' trajectory, you know?
hmm
And
Yeah.
and how do these things, everything has it rattles out into the universe with endless impact, man.
Yeah.
So interesting discussion about artists. So the Joe
Hmm.
Button podcast, they were talking about who has a better catalog, as far as I believe it was Barry Gordy,
Mm.
and the other guy was who created Motown. It was Barry Gordy created
No, it's
Yeah.
Motown,
Barry
Yeah.
Gordy.
Yeah. That's Barry
and
Gordy.
who found Michael Jackson, Diana Ross.
I don't know.
I forget his name.
Oh.
You got an idea?
We got to look it up.
Uh,
So it was
Quincy?
comparing
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quincy Jones. Yeah.
So it said who has a better catalog of artists, Quincy Jones
Or Barry Gordy.
or Barry Gordy, and
Fuck.
it was
I'd have to see the list, man.
yeah, yeah.
I would definitely have to see the list because
That's a
that's
lot, though.
extensive. That's extensive.
That's just
Yeah.
and just think
Well,
about
it's like
that.
everybody
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
between the two of them.
yeah, and like it was Clyde Davis. It was
Yeah.
Barry Gordy versus Clyde Davis.
Clyde Davis.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's still we're adding Clyde into there.
Mhm.
That's extensive, bro.
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And Clyde he trying to crossed over and was able to find like rock artists as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Now you know what? Speaking of music, because it
Mm.
kind of goes into I want is that where you got the inspiration as well to do jewelry?
You know, this is funny because I was actually telling my son about this today. We went to the mall to go look at some Pokemon cards.
I love
Okay.
oh
Pokemon. Hey,
oh
I like it
man,
myself. I'm deep into it now.
listen, I still
So
have all my old stuff. Like I'm making sure my kids are set because I still have my holographic
nice.
first edition cards.
Oh
Set them to the
wow.
side. Yep,
Nice.
Wow.
still
I
have
mean, it's
everything.
crazy. It's crazy, man. Like what's going on with Pokemon. Maddie Cupcakes, who's a very dear friend of mine, owns Summit Cigar Company in Akron, Ohio. day one friend of mine in the business. I went to hang out with him about a month ago, and he was kind of educating me on like, actually no, was this a month, 2 months, whatever, it was somewhat recently. And my son was already getting into Pokemon, interested in the cards, whatever. And Matty Cupcakes kind of broke the whole architecture of the thing down to me, the collectability. And I collected baseball cards as a kid, you know,
Yeah.
and not
we all
because I
did.
gave a shit about baseball, is because young Matt Booth thought they would be valuable.
Yeah.
Let's
There you
not
go.
forget that. So, but so immediately this triggers me. I start looking at Pokemon. I start looking at the artwork, and I'm like, man, these are dope. I'm like, wait, they have Japanese series? And then that was it. It was over
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
I've been sucked into it, you know?
Yeah.
But
Your wallet is crying, isn't it, man?
what's that?
I say your wallet is crying now, right?
Yeah, it's cry. It's cry. It's silently whimpering right now. It will be. It will be crying after the July 14th Sam's Club drop. That's
Oh
coming.
man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the
And
30th anniversary drop.
you see the hand
That's
like,
coming in
yo, he's
September.
like, he's like, I gotta get him.
I
I
already
gotta.
know. But we go to the mall and we decide to walk around. And many malls outside of like major metropolitan areas are actually, and since have been, somewhat sad, you know?
Yes.
Mhm.
And it kind of is, this is kind of like the American mall experience now. And so we're walking around Sad Mall, but they have a Zoomies. And we
Oh,
go into Zoomies, and I am staring at a West Coast Choppers t shirt. I am
there you
staring
go.
at an entire display of Ed Hardy,
Okay.
Affliction, Von Dutch. And
Mhm.
so I start telling my son all the stories about all those brands that I was right in the middle of all of that culture in Los Angeles when I was starting Room 101, okay, in the early 2000s. And I used to go down to the West Coast Chopper shop in Long Beach and buy my t-shirts back before it was commercialized. I told him, I said, one of these shirts, when I knew this program, would have never been in a mall. I vividly remember walking by a Hot Topic in the Hollywood and Highland Mall, and I saw a West Coast Choppers t-shirt on the rack, and I went home and I threw all my shit away. I walked it from my apartment to the dumpster in the alley and I threw it away. And I told my son, I said, it was reactionary, but I knew that it was the core nature of what I was into, that shit was gone.
Yeah.
And that was good for him. And I was happy for him. But I was also, that was where I stopped on the ride.
Yeah.
And I should have kept all that, because then my son would have a collection of original West Coast Choppers. I had like so many shirts from them. But I used to hang out. I used to go into the Von Dutch boutique on Melrose. Okay. This is when Mike Cassell was still involved with the brand. And by the way, I actually put Hulu on my TV because they had the Cursed Von Dutch special. Like I wasn't directly connected to that brand, of course, but I was connected to people that were, and I was around, you know? And so like a lot of the people on that show I knew, you know? And so it was originally, it was like a very core, that dude Mike, he had like a almost like a future vision. Like it was almost like he was almost just a little too early, although he wasn't. But
Yeah.
like Japanese heritage denim, didn't really exist at the time. And this is before it became trucker hats and t-shirts and all that. It was like, I mean, they had that, but it was really high end and almost like atelier style made stuff. And I used to go in there and I used to uh, huck, to bring back
Mm.
the earlier part of the conversation. I used to cuck super hard their jewelry display case, and it had all these sterling silver pieces and wallet chains and custom wallets and all this shit. They were all made in LA by craftspeople that I had yet to meet. Okay. And, but all of these things, like a pair of jeans in that shop were like $350, right? my rent was $575. You see, so there was no fucking way that I was participating in that brand as a consumer, not because I didn't find it wildly fascinating or wanted. It just wasn't in the cards for me at the time. So one day, the kid that was managing the shop realized that I was really into the sterling silver stuff, and he said, "Hey, would you like to meet the guy that makes this for us? He makes it here in Los Angeles. This isn't shipped in from another country. Like, this is made in Los Angeles." And I said, "Man, I'd love to meet him. That would be amazing."
Yeah.
And I met a gentleman who's a long-standing, respected designer in LA. Used to work with all the old school guys. Used to work in the Chrome Hearts foundry back in the day. And he introduced me to the gentleman that years later I would become a partner with in our factory.
Nice.
That's cool as hell, man. That's cool.
I worked in his I used to hang out in his little studio, off Coldwater Canyon in the back of his house, and like piece together components of his collections and like make custom configured pieces for him, and it just evolved from there, man. So I was telling my son all these stories about all these brands because I knew people that were involved in all these different fucking things. And like, as my business grew and I was going to fashion industry trade shows, Ed Hardy had taken over the fucking fashion industry, and I was there, for all those shows, Project Show, the Traffic Show in Miami, all that shit, man. Like, I was in the mix, so, and I realized, like, the younger cat that worked at the store was kind of like,
hey, Matt, skip this question, Matt.
We got it. Am I talking too much?
No. Skip this question right here.
What is my favorite piece of jewelry that I've designed?
It's going to be a War Eagle, Danny, all right?
So I've made many things over the years. And I think the things that, like, I love doing the custom stuff. I love doing the one-off stuff. I think that, man, my favorite piece, man.
Those rings and those, I looked at the Cuban links, the Cuban link bracelets that you have were awesome, man. They're some nice pieces.
Thank you, man.
We got to get one with a Cigar Avengers logo on it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
All made in LA, man. We're like, over the years, many factories have closed, like, we're not the only ones, but we're like, some of the last of the Mohicans at this point down there,
Yeah.
And so, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
I understand. So I guess what would you say this maybe anything dealing with the statue of the Moon Man?
I love that piece. Man. That was fun to make. I like making sculptures, man. I made a sculpture for Abe, Big Delicious in Florida. I made a sculpture for him earlier this year. It was an award that people gave, that he gave to, basically it was for, they were given as awards to people that had supported him since the very first Great Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So, I made for Carlito Fuente and Rocky, and anyone you could imagine, Jonathan Drew, Eric Espinoza, like all these guys I made and this was a gift for all of them. What was the?
He said it's the piece he's going to make for Danny Nippers.
Yeah.
The turd emoji.
Yes.
You should make that with the Alabama symbol on it.
Yes.
And send that to Danny.
I'll make it as the handle of a butt plug and send
there we go.
Oh my God.
There we go. Hey, be careful. Be careful. Danny might love that too much.
Look, man, this is a dear friend of mine. I like to please. I like to please. I will be of service.
I just check it. RJL, he want to ask you about your cigar, the names of your cigars. Now, I know we talked about the Johnny Tobacco now, but it's about the Chingon and the Namakubi and etc. Where
man,
did you get those names from? Where they come from?
I mean, everything about that brand, Room 101, it was developed organically over time, and why the fuck were we talking about West Coast choppers so much?
Hey,
why did that happen?
Oh,
we love it.
Man, I just
Zoomies.
wormholed on that shit.
Zoomies.
Nah, man. It's back. Listen, Ed
It's
Hardy
all
was
coming
huge
back.
Yo, Ed Hardy was huge in New York. Like Ed Hardy was huge over here.
Okay. Every one of these brand names has come from real life events, inspirations, right? And Namakubi is actually something. So many of my initial jewelry designs and aesthetic for the brand was this mixture of Los Angeles and Japan, and, that's the best way I can describe it. And when I was deployed to Japan, I fell deeply in love with a great deal of their culture and was really, really im- impressed, not impressed, overwhelmed by the gravity of potency that I found in a lot of their sculptural artwork.
Yeah.
And unbeknownst to me at the time, later in my life, and not so much later as time goes on, I would be making sculptural art that you could wear. And so what I decided to do when I started doing that was I took things that were significant from my experiences in Japan and ported them into this wearable form. And I was coming in, I was a younger player. I was coming into kind of the LA silver world, not very well welcomed by my peers. These guys were a bit older and definitely stuck in their ways and whatnot. And so I was newer, younger, had different ideas. And it was very kind of like biker centric, heavy silver type deal. And I said, well, man, I'm not going to do like skulls and lightning bolts and shit. I'm going to do like Hanya masks and Japanese waves and, things like the koi fish, things at the time that had never been done. I would like to mention that. So by
Talk your shit,
anybody,
man.
by anybody. Now, eventually I buckled and made a fucking skull because you just can't avoid it. But I made it my way and I made it different. And it's still one of my favorite skull designs that's out there. But Namakubi hoarded from this affinity for Japanese culture. I found myself designing for much larger landscape and not only for the trade dress of the product had so much more landscape, but now words were so much more important. Names were so much more important because with Room 101, the house mark, the house name was important. And then, I gave the designs descriptive titles, but it wasn't as important as product trademarks and tobacco. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You live and die by these names,
Yeah.
So I said, well, the names all have to mean something and they have to be of course significance, but they also have to be authentically me. And so once upon a time, long ago, Matt Booth's stepdad, who effectively was Dances with Wolves Japan, okay, before he met my mom, speaks Japanese, writes kanji with the brush, ran our house as a traditional Japanese gentleman, by the way, in many ways, right?
Yeah.
He brought back from Japan many books that were not allowed to be imported because they showed depictions of like the bombs, things like this. So like there were things that were, they say that books aren't restricted, but they are, like, you know what I mean, in the US.
Yeah.
So um But one book he showed me, I never forgot the image. And it was about samurai culture. And there were all these single line, like almost like pencil like drawings and illustrations in the book. And there was an entire page of how the samurai, with his bested opponent, would take the severed head of the opponent and display it on like you ever seen at a Japanese restaurant when they run the fake sushi in the window?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Almost like on one of those wooden sushi trays, but it would be a head, and then it would have little tags and labels on it that were the appropriate way to present this to the head of the clan as a gift, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought that concept was super fucking wild, and I never forgot it. And so it was about my third cigar release, but quite frankly, my first good cigar, by the way. And I decided, fuck it, I'm going to name this one Namakubi because it's the Japanese flavor, right, of my brand. But this would be the first time that I was really applying that to the tobacco side of the brand.
Right.
And I wanted the name to have a core significant name that was not like the Buddha cigar or some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was at Abe's Great Smoke early on, and there was a gentleman that you probably don't know because it's a little before your time in the business, but his name is Mario Takayama, my dear friend, right? And he was doing cigar media before new media really existed, like blogs and interviews and shit like that. And he came up to me and he was asking me if I was going to make anything new. And I told him, Mario, I'm going to make a new cigar this year. And he said, really? What will it be called? And I said, Mario, it will be called Namakubi. And he said, whoa. And I said, that's it. That's the reaction that I needed. That's what I'm talking about. And so long-winded it might be, because I'm feeling fucking chatty tonight, but this sentiment and this level of gravity and potency in that naming convention is what every single fucking name that I've applied to my products in this space have, hold, and will have until the end of time. And they all come from different meaningful chapters or stitches in time in my life's journey.
Hey Matt, so when you came out with the big payback,
that was a lot.
Payback. Yeah, it's all right. Now, when you came with the payback, were you listening to James Brown when you doing that one?
The big payback has a loose inspiration from James Brown, of course, because that's its theme song.
That is.
Yeah.
And the sentiment for the name was inspired by the idea that we had basically become at that point established. And we were verified and validated as, one of the original boutique brands, from the mid 2000s at that point, And so I wanted to make a product that was a premium cigar, but at a value to pay back our fans for following us and supporting us. So it was like the sentiment drove that naming convention, but then of course James Brown came out from the top rope and cemented that.
Yeah. So I gotta go back to COVID because I've
fucking love COVID.
Man, listen, me and you have had many conversations. I share the story with people all the time. Like during that time, during the COVID time, the Clubhouse app was popping. It was popping.
Man. Remember
and
that?
So yes, so the fact that it was me, you, and there was a couple of other cigar reviewers that were in there. We were in there till like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and we were just talking. And so I wanted to ask you, like, that was like, during the COVID era, that was the big cigar boom. And that was that was a lot of people were getting into cigars. And I wanted to ask you this. I always wanted to ask you this question. Like, what was your mindset as far as getting these new cigar smokers? Like, was that a strategy for you to really, as we're talking now, because it's the same kind of conversation that we had in the Clubhouse app. Was that your strategy as far as getting more of these new cigar smokers to tune in to who you were and you can relate to them as well?
It has always been my mission to connect with anyone and everyone that is even not just interested or moderately interested, maybe even just fucking entertaining the idea that they might become interested in what it is that we're doing. I've always taken it very seriously. I feel that it is my responsibility to show up and to offer enough connectivity that, if someone is going to invest in one of our products, no matter what category, what part of the brand it comes from, that they know who they're investing with. And I've always, taken pride and pleasure in standing out in front of our brand, and flying that flag, man, and being its chief evangelist,
Yeah.
And during COVID, and it's funny you mentioned Clubhouse, because I really liked Clubhouse. I liked Clubhouse for the same reason I like, except it's not as hand-to-hand combat, like some of like the more information driven like reels that I post about the brand or whatever.
Yeah.
But I liked Clubhouse because you either got it or you don't. You can take a photo for Instagram and work on that for an hour and get everything perfect, but you have to have it to be on Clubhouse. You have to be able to in real time have an intelligent exchange and by the way, command. It's like a fucking group call from the 90s, bro. It's like people are conferencing in and you got 17 people on the phone.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to carry your weight.
Yeah.
And so I liked it because I know that, look, I don't take a lot of time to focus on what other people are doing. I'm just focused on what I'm doing.
Right.
But as I keep going, I realize, like, man, if everybody could connect with their consumers the way that I do, I would have to work a whole lot fucking harder to connect with my consumers.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not trying. I'm trying every day, but COVID gave a phenomenal opportunity to give me more of a captive audience.
Yeah.
And because digital hangouts that would have 50 or more people in them from all around the country.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Like I'd ask around, hey, where's everybody from? Blah, 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 it's conversation. But in my mind, I'm also tracking how long would I have to travel and how much would I have to spend to travel the entire country and how many account events would I have to set up to see these people that I'm seeing right now, in this moment, and so I took to that opportunity, just like I saw it and I just fucking grabbed it, man. Yeah. And the momentum that we generated at that time during that boom led to the acquisition of my company.
Oh yeah,
nice.
So it was ping, 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 like that.
Yeah, I know you like the
that's
Padron
simple
1964.
Too. I fucking love that
hold
cigar.
on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Fuck
Tell
you,
me.
Peter. You're a hater. You got eagle mouth. Fuck you, Peter.
Shout out to our brothers over there, man. Cigars Unbanded. Shout out to
Papa Peter. And guess what, Peter? Your team is going. Portugal is going. I hope you cried like a little baby. I hope
Portuguese breakfast.
Yeah, like they got ate like Portuguese fucking breakfast, and I hope you sat there and cried. Hope you sat there and cried your Ronaldo tears.
Hey, listen, Eagle fans right now. I'm sorry, Booth. We got to get into a little sports real quick.
No, it's all good.
So Peter, listen, Peter right now, his focus right now is what the Birds are going to do this year. Football season comes up because he is an Eagles fan, and knowing that we
got eagle mouth,
knowing that we ourselves, we are not, me and Eno, we are Cowboys fans. Me and Eno are Cowboys fans. We have a bone to pick with Philadelphia, and fuck the Eagles. That's just point blank. Period. But that's neither here nor there. There's neither here nor there. But we got to get back to, because we go. We want to ask you one more question. This is from me, and I gotta ask for: is there anything you can shed light on what's coming out soon? That maybe like a little snippet. Maybe you don't have to tell it the whole thing. Maybe a little snippet on some upcoming releases that you're working on that we should be getting ready for.
You're going to witness the 17th anniversary, which will launch in August, and you will witness at some point a anniversary humidor for the Johnny Tobacco Nut brand.
Oh, that's fire.
It's going to be dope.
That is
nice. It's going to be dope.
That's fire as hell.
I have a selfish question to ask.
Go for it.
That snake shake that you made for luxury. Man, I was like very new into smoking cigars, and like that was the first one that like really grabbed me. So is there any chance of that coming back? Because man, I missed the boat on that one.
It could. Yeah, man. I don't see why not.
Is this the edging,
blend, by the way?
Is this the edging?
This is the edging. We're always edging. Always edging. Always edging.
Well, Peter said breakfast in Portugal is the best name for a cigar that there has ever been.
Thank you for noticing. Thank you.
Now, wait. Now, speaking of cigars, now it's one cigar that I just smoked, and I hate I missed it when it first came out, but shout out to my guy 1T Matt. He sent me one. Miami Snow.
Snow.
That cigar is fucking phenomenal.
It's nice, right?
It is a phenomenal cigar, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So, is there do you plan on maybe sometime in the future playing with some more Vitolas of that cigar? Maybe coming out with I don't know. I'm just throwing a Vitola out there, a Solomon size with the Miami Snow.
I've actually considered doing a Maduro version of it.
Oh, okay. Now, is this coming out this year, next year, maybe?
No
edging with that one. Answers no.
Exactly.
No.
But maybe after that, but not during those time windows.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
I got a question for you, Matt.
Yeah, Matt, he loves that Miami Snow.
Yeah, it's a good cigar, man.
Yeah, you do.
It's a good cigar at an amazing price, and that's all you need, man.
Speaking of Miami Snow, Darshaw loved that Miami Snow too.
Oh, there you go. Because he likes the snow bunnies.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
Now, the Uncle Lee cigar. My bad, Pete. Go.
No, I know you. One of your favorite cigars is the Padron 1964 Natural.
That's fucking right.
Correct.
Principe.
So what other cigars outside of Room 101 do you enjoy besides the Padron?
Well, first of all, it's 64 Natural Principe. Period.
Okay.
I will dabble outward from there in the anniversary series, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a huge fan. I honestly, I've been smoking a little bit more Davidoff these days, man.
Okay.
Been smoking the anniversary, because here's the thing. I have petite Coronas, smalls made of Johnny Tobacco Nut by AJ for myself, because I love the blend and I love it in that size, and I smoke that pretty consistently.
Petite Corona, yeah.
That sounds good though.
Yeah,
it's hot sex is what it is, and it's mine. It's for me. Someday we might release that, but I doubt it. Because because they're small and they would be, for what they are, for the size that they are, they would be expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it, man. Somebody on the panel, it talks about after sex cigars a lot.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I'm just
look, man. After, before, during, cigars are can become part of. I mean, a little anything can happen.
Like, first of all,
Peter said Eno's never had hot sex.
First of all, Peter, the only thing hot for you is when you pee. All right.
What up, L Boogie?
What up, L? That's what they hot for you. Is that's after you pee. All right. Like
I like it's I've gotten to a point where I don't have time to be disappointed. I want to smoke good cigars and I want a consistent experience. And I went into a shop that I respect, and they had this this tidal wave of boutique brands in there. And like, if you want to smoke them, I'll smoke it to experience it. I'm interested to see how inventive people are getting. But like, I look at a wall like that and I look at a wall of disappointment. I'm like, just give me the fucking Padron, please. I've been doing this too long and I don't have enough time to go through all that, you know? You get, and but once upon a time, that was all I did, you know? And so I don't know, man. I guess getting a little older, whatever, but that's kind of the mode that I'm in lately, you know?
No, I always say life is too short.
Really, Darshawn, really? Come on, man. This is a PG show over here.
No, this
I
is
didn't see what happened.
Place. Darshawn said, "I will say a cigar and some good oral pleasure at the same time is fire." Which
there we go.
It's a safe place. I agree.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. I couldn't. There's no valid argument against that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Man, it's been an awesome time talking to you, and I know you.
It's been a good one.
About an hour 27 minutes. I know you didn't want to stay on now, unless you want to stay on.
If you want to stay, man.
If you want to stay on,
I'm good for a little bit, man. My phone's gonna die. We probably got a little bit longer, but let's keep it moving, man. Let's do it.
Let's let the good times roll then.
Yeah.
Now let's talk the Uncle Lee cigar. The Uncle Lee cigar. Now I will say for me, I have heard really good things about the Uncle Lee. I haven't had a chance to smoke it yet. Now I don't know the blend makeup. Can you tell us the blend makeup of that cigar?
So William Ventura makes that in Tamboril. Okay, it's a Perfecto, smaller Perfecto format. The wrapper is San Andres, and from Mexico, and the fillers. There's some tobacco from Pennsylvania. There's some C98 from Nicaragua, and there's a little bit of Dominican tobacco as well.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's multifaceted construction, composition, but it's a great cigar, man. It's smooth, sophisticated. It smokes richly, man. It smokes richly.
Okay, have to try that one out.
Definitely gonna have to try that one.
Was that cigar made at the AJ factory or Camacho?
No, it was made with William Ventura. The original one we made in Don Lee at the Camacho factory. But the one that's available today is made in the DR by William Ventura.
Yeah. Now,
are there any tobaccos that you've been like dying to work with that you haven't had a chance to work with yet, or?
I mean, I think the answer to that is like if I go down and Weber's excited about something new, I'm excited to try it. Okay. And they're never not experimenting, So yes, whatever they're cooking up, I'm interested.
So how did that relationship with AJ Fernandez start?
I met AJ in about 2010 when he was still operating in the center of town. And I actually, what's funny is I actually went on a factory tour with Matty Cupcakes and Phil Ledbetter from Chicago. And because I had solely been working in Honduras and I wanted to see operations in Nicaragua. So I went with them to Nicaragua and I visited Padron, Drew, everybody, and got to see what was going on in Esteli. And I met AJ at a very different arc in his career. They were at the time, they were very, very excited because I remember the conversation they were talking about, they had made cigars for other people for so long, and they were about to release the San Lotano.
Mm.
And they were finally gonna have their own cigar, that not just for other people but for themselves. And so, and from there to here, I mean, he's built one of the largest manufacturing operations in the world.
Yeah.
Hey Maddie, quick question. I said Maddie.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Have you made any jewelry for Matty Rock? Because Matty Rock, he has like a hand.
No, man. No, I've never made anything for him.
Yeah, because he always has like those big motorcycle type rings,
Yeah, no, he rocks. I don't know who makes his stuff, but he wears a lot of silver. Yeah.
Yeah,
he does. He does. Now I want to ask you about the Doomsayer, right? And
tell me,
with the Doomsayer, which version do you personally smoke more often in the Doomsayer?
I like the Oscuro. It's got just a subtle bit more attitude to it, and so that's my preference.
That's
I really would like to remodel that brand.
I was just about to ask. Go ahead.
I think there's a lot more that can be done with that brand.
Mm-hmm.
But all things in time, man.
Oh, so
the farce as well?
What's that?
The farce as well?
Farce is no, man. I would add to it. I would add different shapes. I would add different blends. But I like farce. I like farce as
I like farce too.
Yeah. So you brought up Doomsday. So I went back to the original thing you said, and I was going to actually begin the show. If you were a superhero, because you brought up the whole adventure thing, what superhero? If you could choose superpowers, who powers would you choose?
Doctor Strange.
I mean, I'd have to be able to stop time, man. I don't know who does that, but I'd have to be able to do that. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange.
That's why I said Doctor Strange. Also, you have the look down too. I can see you. I can see you with the cape, man, with the pop collar.
I look good in a cape, man. I look good in a cape.
I thought that or Professor X.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know him bald. Oh.
No, I don't. Well, Charles had hair.
I used to shave my head in the Marines, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I need my legs, so I couldn't be Professor X. So
yeah, no, Professor X, but I'd like to walk and fuck.
Exactly.
I mean, if we're being honest here.
Hey, again, this is a safe place. It's a safe place here. You say what you need to say. Hey, I mean that'll be fine. Also, like when it comes to your jewelry line, is there a specific piece that you're excited to work on that you're getting to right now?
I mean, for me, I actually just made a custom piece for a good friend. His name's Clyde, and he operates Second Street Cigar in Oklahoma City.
Okay,
long time, good friend of mine, and he's been into, like, he really changed his life, man. Got crazy into bodybuilding and fitness, and really turned it around, in a short period of time, and so I made him a piece that's kind of like connects this new kind of like bodybuilding brand he started, and so that was fun. It was a piece for a good friend, and there's a collection I've been working on, that I am excited about. It's kind of always it's like cigars too, man. It's like the next one is always better.
Yeah.
Like you're never not evolving.
Yeah.
The next blend is better. The next design is a little better, And even I've been doing that for over 20 years, and it's still every time it's like it's just a little better.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Like, you can make a lot of money right now. Like you can make some like special Nick pendants, and those will sell like hotcakes. I'm just saying,
If I could get the licensing, I just might. I just might, man.
Hey, listen, hey, people are bootlegging stuff over here in New York all the times.
Fuck it, we could do it. We could do
exactly.
it.
You know, listen, we could just be like, well, we're not doing big distribution of it,
Right. The trunk of funk.
Man.
Yeah, the trunk of, yeah.
I gotta go back real quick, Boofy. I gotta go back because I'm gonna keep it on your brain about this Chief Cool Arrow because I really feel that cigar.
You need this.
I need it. Yeah. I definitely need it. So is there if you bring that blend back, right? Is there any tweak that you would make it, or would it be the same blend?
Oh, I would make it different.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I would make it in the spirit of what that blend was, but in the today and the here and the now.
Okay. So
add a little bit more spice to it,
What? Hold on. What happened? There were two.
Oh no!
I was asking. Would you bring a little bit more spice to it?
I would make it stronger, and I would make it spicier. But I would also we would discover that along the way too.
This is
the final result would become a byproduct of that session, or sessions.
Yeah. If you bring that back, Fred would have his 5th kid.
No, stop.
You know what, man? That's what we need to do.
No. Come on, Goofy. Come on, man. No.
Yo, man. You need to start in 5, man.
Just put a little duct tape on those tubes, bro. You get that.
My wife is watching. Shout out to my wife. Hey, baby. She's gonna tell you, she's gonna say, listen, she's gonna tell you, fuck you. I'm just no. We're not doing this again.
Mama Bear is also done.
Yep.
Done. It's done. But I'm excited. I'm excited for what for what you got planned in the works, especially so. And I got to ask about the 14th anniversary as well. Because I had all these questions down. And we talk about the 14th anniversary. So when it came to making the 14th anniversary, is there a blend that you almost chose instead for the 14th anniversary?
The anniversaries, no. That one became what it was supposed to be. I wanted that was at the time probably the strongest blend that we had ever released. And anniversary is always supposed to be a very unique experience for that specific year and year over year, complementary to one another as a series, but at the same time, solo performer, and that one was meant to be very strong. And and we just backed right into that parking space like that, man.
Now, I have a question because you brought up a few times that you're a father. So how much does your son know about the tobacco industry right now, and is that something that you would like to lead him to in the future?
I wouldn't do this to my son because I love him. However, he's also grown up. And by the way, ever since the beginning, I've always taken him everywhere I possibly could, and because I wanted him to organically absorb, all the interactions I had with people. I've taken him to meetings. I've taken him to trade shows. I mean, I used to wear him to fashion trade shows strapped to my chest, as an infant, and it's harder to include him in the tobacco environment because he's not 21. But he's he knows a lot of the guys in the business. A lot of the guys in the business know him, and I think he has he's had a close proximity relationship with it, and he's familiar with how warm the culture is, and but in terms of the business, I think if he ever wanted to smoke cigars, I would school him up on it. But it's kind of funny, man. A lot of people, I get approached pretty consistently by friends and people that follow me and they want to get into the business and they want to make a cigar and every single one of them I say don't do it. Say if you love cigars, man, continue to enjoy them. And because it takes a lot to do something you really love, to make a living at it, and so I hope that the cigar business for my son, tremendously influential to him, but I definitely don't plan on him being in the cigar business. I mean, ultimately it's his business, but I think a lot of the experiences from this world will help him find his way. And so it's made a very, very critical impact on him.
Yeah.
So does he have the pen like you? Is he an artist?
Man, he is really connected to music.
Okay.
He's a drummer.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Except he doesn't want to fucking play. So, but we play, I have a whole little area set up in our house. And, if he hears a song that he likes, he'll want to go play it, and so I'll go down and I'll play it with him, we'll try to figure it out together,
Yeah.
But really, really connected to percussion.
No, it's interesting. Cool. I watched that show Drumeo, and that show is so interesting because of the way that these guys, how do break down like the music as far as from a drummer, because it's all math.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's math, man. Music is math.
I don't like math.
That's the funny thing is I didn't think I liked math at all until I started studying music at a deeper level, and I realized, oh shit, all of it's math.
Yeah.
The composition of chords is math.
Yeah. But you know what? I guess for me it was because a gift that I have. I don't really share it with a lot of people, but this is a safe place. I've always had a talented ear, so I can. Growing up, I was 11 when I first figured it out because I went to a music camp, and I was able to play. I never played a saxophone, never played, never played drum, but I did play the acoustic guitar. I know how to play the guitar, and so the piano was the same as well. And I was able to, if I heard it, I was able to play it. It was kind of like, if you know the movie when Nick Cannon in Drumline, I was that way with every instrument. So I was able to pick it up just by seeing it, and and I was able to play it. And they were like, "Have you played this before?" I said, "No, it's my first time." They're like, "You should, hey, this is a talent." Like, and I never really, because I love singing. I grew up singing in church choir. And singing was a thing. I come from a singing family, and so I never at the time I was like I knew I could do it, like because I even today I'll just pick up a cigar and pick up a guitar, and if I hear a song I'll play around with a little bit. Then once I hear the notes I'll be able to play the song, and I just never went far with music. I love listening to it, but playing it, I was like, I'm good.
You were gifted, man. But you'll pass this to your children. It'll be in their blood.
Yeah.
And you'll see that emerge, man. Yeah.
It's exciting to see because I know, hearing like my oldest daughter and my son, like hearing them when they sing songs, I'm like, all right, hey, you're gonna be able to sing. I like that. I like what I hear.
Do you go, Joe? You go?
No.
There you go.
Still trying to get this man. You shooting blanks, and you still trying to make it.
Still trying to make a band? No. God,
there's not gonna be another Jackson 5, man. So
thank you so much.
There you go, Fred. Untimely Jackson 5.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save it. You know what? I'm gonna save my wife from saying this for her. I'm going to say it for her. Fuck you,
Hey, y'all gonna be saying fuck me, and so next thing you know, your kids all over the charts, all over YouTube. You know,
right?
making that money.
I'll let them choose their path, man. And it's crazy watching your kids grow because you see how different each kid is, and you know that I don't know who's going to be the singer. I don't know who's going to, like, my oldest daughter. She does gymnastics, and she loves it. She wants to be the next Simone Biles, and I'm like, go for it. Go for it. I'm not taking anything from you. As long as you know you got to put your best foot forward in everything you do. And my son, he's into wrestling now. Like he watches wrestling. He wants to, Daddy, I want to do karate and wrestling. Okay, you want to be a Ninja Turtle, son? Go ahead. I'm not taking that away from you. You want to be the next Dwayne Johnson? You want to be the next Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin? Go ahead. Go ahead. So it's pretty cool, man. How
Fred, you give them choices. These two knuckleheads don't get no choices. They're gonna wrestle. Hey,
it's too many of them not to give them choices, bro.
No, listen. He wanted to play soccer. I said, okay. I said, kick a soccer ball. I said, we don't play soccer. We wrestle. We don't. I said, and he's jumping around. I said, nope. I said, next year you're going to the family business.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Steven got the best shirt on the show.
No, he got the second.
Oh my god!
Oh,
now listen, Boothie. Listen, let me tell you something. We don't want to hear say shit about wrestling because he has yet to wrestle his son. Which, shout out to his son, because his son is going to college on a wrestling scholarship, and he has yet to wrestle his son. He said we were going to stream it. It never happened.
I got a mic, Carthy. It's right here.
See,
here's my mic. See, I got a mic.
He was supposed to wrestle his son. It never happened. We want to see Eno get his ass whooped. That's what we want to see. And listen, when it finally happens, we're gonna have you on the show. You're gonna be the best commentator of the whole wrestling match.
Yeah, man. I'll commentate the whole fucking thing. It'll be amazing.
Listen. All you're gonna see is my son getting buried.
Okay.
You get tired, and you need your asthma pump, and also you have to stretch longer than he does. No, it's not gonna work.
He's not. Listen, I may be old, but I got my tricks. I know tricks of the trade. Some things never leave, and busting ass it never leaves.
Hey, yo, pause.
Pause. All right. Some things, listen. But here's the problem, Fred. If I beat the boy, his confidence is gone.
Yeah, so you might have to sacrifice, man.
Wait, Peter said, "What's your trick? Playing dead?"
It's probably possible.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, Peter, you know what? I'm gonna show up to the ice ring one time, and I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna fucking decleat your ass on the ice.
Whatever.
There's a reason you don't see a lot of brothers on ice.
There you go.
I mean, let's come back to reality. I mean, come on now. That's a bit of a stretch right there.
Oh shit, man. All right, Goofy, man. I got one more follow-up question I want to ask you. So
okay.
And this question kind of goes like, it was just a wild question. I just wanted to ask you just to see what you would say. And so if you had unlimited tobacco and unlimited budget, what's the dream cigar you've never been able to make?
Well, man, I don't really know that it works like that. Like, I think that if I had all the time in the world and my life was of the composition that I could take my family with me and we could live in closer proximity to that creative environment, I think that the depth of the experience, and as a result, the depth and the caliber of the product outcome would be wildly interesting, man. You know,
Yeah.
it would just be enriching on all levels, man. I think that it would be more. It's not that there's something that I've been restricted from making, because I've been pretty fortunate in my access with my different manufacturing partners. Um, I think it would just be the opportunity to create at a different scale,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because
at a different level of intensity.
yeah, because I can just only imagine the things like if you had an unlimited budget, the the with the creative mind that you have, like that would be some exciting and that would be some crazy shit. Now when it comes to the names, you are a guy that specializes in names and shit. So I can only imagine
Thank you.
the names of some shit that you would come up with for some cigars where you have unlimited budget.
Mm-hmm.
It would be, man. I mean, it would be an endless. That's the thing, man. I mean, you're dealing with these bursts of creativity, and then it's balanced between different marketing efforts, different this, different that. You're back in the US, you're doing and fronting what is required of you here
Yeah,
versus there. And what you're describing to me is like this like paradise level environment where I could just do that and not have to worry about anything else. And that would be crazy rewarding. And I think the product would be reflective of that.
yeah.
Would there be any like collab as far as like the creative? Like, I know you're a very creative person. Is there anybody else in the industry that you see like, oh man, that person could match my creativity and we could come out with like a bomb ass product? Is there any
I
like
mean,
collabs like that?
there's a couple folks out there that like I've always, imagined that it would be very cool and rewarding to collaborate with if they would. And some
Hmm.
people are very private about that. Like they don't mix
Yeah,
brands. And I don't even know that I would have to do it for I, the commercial release, but to actually just do it, to compose with them, I think would be
yeah,
more rewarding. you know
Yeah.
I mean, and by the way, we would probably make something rad, and therefore it should see the light of day, right, as a
Yeah.
byproduct of that. But I think the process of sitting down and just making it happen with them would be the most rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh damn!
to
I,
do it
I know
to
I
do
said
it
I
for
had
that.
one. I know I said I had one more question, but I gotta ask. I gotta ask this question. Your
What's up?
what's your relationship with Sir Louis? Because he has a lot. He has a lot of your shit. A lot
yeah.
of your shit.
Man, he is a fellow weirdo. And when you find another one of yourself out there,
Yeah.
you got to stick together.
Yeah.
And
The
he's a
whole
fellow
picture.
psychopath.
The whole picture that like I know what picture when he took. Well, I think was it the dog rocket when he came out with the dog
Yeah.
rocket.
Yeah, when he's naked with all the boxes on him.
Yes, with all the
It's
boxes. Oh
fantastic,
my
man.
god!
I should have that printed out in my house.
Oh, that that shit was
Oh,
hilarious.
you know what, man? My thing died. Hold on.
Yeah, the audio just went out.
P just dropped out.
Oh, can you hear us, Matt?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Man.
I can't hear anything.
P just dropped out. Can you hear me?
I hear you, yeah. But we can't. Oh, you're muted, Matt.
Can you hear me?
All right. We hear you, yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, but I can't hear you.
It happens when people drop out.
No, there's no. I got the volume on the phone. My headset died. I mean, my phone is about to die anyways, man.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Unbelievable. How are we going to get left like this?
Here we go.
P said it frozen. He got frozen.
Yeah. And Steven dropped off.
No. Guys, I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. It's okay.
Look, man, thank you for having me on. It's been an honor. And I'm sorry about the sound shit at the end, man. How anticlimactic. I guess we're just going to keep, this is like audio edging.
Yep.
And now we're audio edging together.
Yeah.
Just a couple of dudes edging on the internet. How it should be. Talking about cigars, experiences, Padron 64 anniversary, Namakubi, and the history of Room 101. Thanks for having me. Go to Room 101 brand, join the mailing list.
Yep.
Send a picture of your feet. I appreciate you. Thanks for showing up.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. That was great.
Oh man, that was great. Can y'all hear me?
Great.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So what I StreamYard froze P and P had to drop out. I think it dropped him, and then once he dropped out, then the sound
audio.
Yeah.
Then the audio went out.
Yeah, I had to go out and go back in.
Yeah. And it's cool. We definitely gonna have Boofy back on the show. I already been talking to him about it. Having him back on the show, because I mean, Matt Booth just is one of a kind, man. Just a great guy to talk to. Now we got an hour and 56 minutes in. We almost to the end point of the show. And first we'll give this month, guys. So we have next week we have David Blanco of Blanco Cigars. If you do not know who that is, look him up. He's been in the industry for a long time. He's been doing this as well. He's been doing this for a very long time. Hold on, P coming back in. Hold on, let me see. P, you muted, P, if you're trying to say something. The sound is good for everybody?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. All right, cool. We got David Blanco coming back on. Coming on with us next week. And then we have after that we have a young lady who's undefeated in boxing right now. As a matter of fact, she has a boxing match tonight, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, wow.
Her name is Ariel Davis, and we're really excited to have her on as well. And we're working on some other stuff. I know we do have on August 1st. We have Tradecraft Cigars. Tradecraft Cigars will be coming on with us. Blumenthal, Mr. Blumenthal, we have him coming on with us. And we also have in the works. We have Christian Aurora, who will be coming on with us as well.
And Big Baby Miller.
Oh yes, and Big Baby Miller. So for those who don't know, I'm working it out with Big Baby Miller now. I was able to catch him on a live stream because he said he's doing the live streaming every day now. He's trying to get to this live streaming thing, and I told him. And also, he's a cigar smoker, and he said he was definitely down to come on the show. So it'd be really cool to have him on with us as well. We got a lot of exciting things that we're working on for the show, and really looking forward to doing this stuff, especially to have the chance to have conversations like we just had with Matt Booth and some other people that man, it's been an awesome time. Hold on, let me get P back in here real quick. P,
yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
I couldn't even go through the app anymore. I had to go through
Can't hear you, but we can see
the internet.
It happens. It happens, man. With if something happens, yeah, I can. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. I don't think Steven can hear you.
No, I can't hear him.
Yeah.
I can hear him now.
Oh, you can hear him now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
What about now?
Yeah, he still can't hear me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
You might have to drop and come back again.
No, it's all good. We about to end it anyway.
Before we end, let me touch on one thing.
Go ahead.
So, P was talking about the Jay-Z concert that's coming
in.
And Jay-Z, and I don't know if you guys understand, Jay-Z lost a lot of credibility in New York. Funkmaster Flex called him out 2 nights ago about him and Rock Nation and about everything that they do. So he brought up the Kaepernick situation, how he sold out on that. He's how he sold out with Target.
Right.
You know, and also too, like with state property, like it started back when he was with Dane. Like he sold out state property to go to Def Jam. When he became the president of Def Jam. Then the whole Brooklyn Nets scandal. He lied to those people talking about that the Nets were going to get back money to the community. They approved the stadium being built, and then they went and kicked everybody out because the Nets play at down there, it was nothing but low income housing. You know, so you know, like I don't know how this right here is going to go up and sell.
Yeah, Mathis, we still live.
Yep. You know, I don't know how it's going to sell at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Like if it sold out, I wouldn't be surprised. But if it was half empty, I'd be like, all right, yeah, like he lost touch with the culture, because the second that he signed with Target to make that special 30th anniversary, like people were upset.
Hey man, hey, at this point, bro, I'm really, because I ain't caught up with nothing Jay-Z been doing. I mean, I don't know.
Me either.
I don't know. That whole thing with him selling that, I don't listen. I know he lost credibility.
Yeah,
that's on him.
What's your take on it, P?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We still can't hear.
Right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, well, my take on it is business, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you look at a businessman and he's making billions, he's a billionaire, right? So sometimes you got to make some moves that's not going to be accustomed to what the mass like. So at the same time, like I haven't listened to the freestyle yet, but he released a freestyle talking about all that. He did a freestyle talking about the Kaepernick situation, I think the Target situation, the Rock Nation. I haven't listened to it yet, but it's always a method to the madness when it comes to him. I know for sure with him. But so can some of the moves can be looked at like maybe he's against the culture? I can agree on that. Some of it like, okay, we're supposed to be boycotting Target. Why do you have your anniversary disc? Not disc, the vinyl. He got the vinyl with Target.
Yeah.
So we got it's always a method. I don't think he's intentionally saying like, okay, I'm gonna go with Target because the culture is against him right now. So we got to just look at all the details of it. I know Funk Flex and everybody else, you know, that some people, I know y'all in New York got a lot to say about it. We down south, but we don't really look at all that. We like, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I know y'all a little bit more in tune with the moves he's making and everything. So
well, it's also he was trying to get a casino on 42nd Street.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like it's 42nd Street, it's 5th Avenue. Now, I don't have a problem with a casino going there because like it's right next to my hotel, but that brings a lot of stuff that you really don't need in that environment.
AZ, you late as hell. AZ, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed as our make believe sponsor. And our brother, we love you, but god damn it, you missed Matt Booth, man. You missed the whole goddamn show. You missed it, AZ. God damn it, we love you though, bro. Don't send me no fucking pictures of fucking Sanj. Don't do it, because I know you will. Don't do
it. You know you just asked for that, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. My bad. All right, listen, y'all. I was busy buying Bovada for Eno. Listen, man. Listen. First, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting us, for supporting the show. We really appreciate y'all, man. We're approaching the 2-year mark that we've been doing this. We've been seeing the growth, and we've been getting a lot of love and a lot of appreciation. We really appreciate you guys. Also, again, we got to shout out our new panelists, man. Stogie P, man. We want to thank you, bro, for joining us, man. We really appreciate you.
And man, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I'm excited to be a part of the team, man.
We need that Sean Price we need that Sean Price clip. So when P come up, like P.
No. Oh, listen, y'all. So some people have been asking, been sending us messages on our Instagram about asking when are we doing our next group cigar review. That is coming. Yep. We're all gonna put our brains together, figure out which cigar we're gonna. I think we're gonna do the Etafal. I mean, not I said Etafal, the Triunifal. Is that? I mean, we can really decide right now, and everybody else, y'all let us know what y'all think. Was it the black pink? That the black pink, the Triunifal.
You want to do the mellow?
Huh?
You want to do the mellow?
Now we could do that because we do, but we just added P. We have to get him one too.
So I smoked the Black Panther yesterday. So I think all I have left is the happy ending one.
The happy ending.
Yeah, I do have a try.
The new one,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, the new one. But I smoked the Black Panther yesterday, and I smoked the short story and the not short story. What was it? The work of art.
Mm-hmm.
So I only have one left. I got the happy ending left. Whichever Vitola that is out of the black pink, I got that one.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out because we just, and shout out to Kingmakers, Mr. Claudio Torres. That's the blender of Kingmakers. We gotta get P a sampler as well so we can go through those cigars. If you don't know, Kingmakers actually they were the cigar sponsor for the New York Knicks on their championship win this year for the NBA Finals. And also there was a couple of other cigars that's in, like Kelsey Plum, and some other cigars that's in there as well.
Let's see if the Knicks can do it again.
First, I'm saying this. Number one, the whole NBA is doing everything possible. The NBA is doing everything possible to make sure that the Knicks don't go back to back. They out there trading Giannis. They trading Jason Tatum for pennies on a dollar.
Yeah, they are.
Like, damn, wait. AZ said Blackpink happy ending gave me cancer. We're gonna figure out which cigar that we're gonna smoke. Gotta make sure everybody has it, and see who all is available to join when we do that group cigar review. Yeah, man, it's and also speaking of AG, I have been in conversation with AG. We are going to have him back on the show as well. So you're going to see
we go.
We're going to have AG back on the show. We're going to talk about his new stuff, and also we'll probably be smoking it along with him. So getting the chance, we working around here, baby. We working.
Yes,
we working. So we got some exciting stuff coming, man. We really got some exciting stuff. Also working on something with Stephen, with Lampert, and working some stuff out with him as well. Really excited about that. Can't tell y'all the logistics of everything just yet, but just know it's some stuff that's coming. Darshan been asking. My bad, Darshan. Darshan been asking us about this fight. Let's go ahead and talk about that real quick before we end the show off about this Conor McGregor fight. Listen,
he's gonna get knocked out.
He been out for 5 years, bro. He ain't been fighting for 5 fucking years. It's good for entertainment. It's good. He's good for the entertainment side of the UFC. I don't know if he's going to win tonight. I don't know. Me personally, I don't really care. I mean, I love Conor McGregor. I love him for his entertainment part because he definitely gonna always give you something entertaining. But as far as the fight, I don't know if he's gonna pull that off. He's fighting a dog. Max is a dog, and he knows that. Oh wait, hold on, y'all. Wait, who is it? Hold on now.
Oh,
hey,
hey.
What up? What up, man?
What's goody? What's goody? I know I came into the tail end, man. My bad.
It's all right, man. We don't got no beef, so we chilling, man. We chilling.
All right, good. I was checking it out. You know
yes, sir, it is.
Because I ain't got no more than one cigar. I was looking, I was like, yo, I ain't got no more of this man's cigars, yo. I don't want to pop up like that. How y'all doing, man?
We good. Listen,
good, man.
Listen, you know how I'm doing.
Oh yeah. We moved on to the World Cup, B. Ain't nobody thinking about New York no more, man. We don't move on, bro.
First of all, if y'all don't, after they won the game, I called Keelan.
Right. For sure.
I called Keelan. I'm like, yo, did you see that shit? He was like, yo, yo, enjoy it. And I'm like,
for sure.
Enjoy it was an understatement, man. Like,
I'm can't remember giving a round of applause, man. That's major.
Hey, but you see, but Pete talking about do it again. But you see, the whole NBA is out here, doing everything possible to make sure the Knicks don't win again.
Now, wait. I do gotta ask though, what do y'all think about this whole thing with Bron going to the Warriors?
You know that's my squad.
I know that's your squad. That's what I'm asking.
Why you asking so you can go off?
I don't want him anywhere near my team. First of all, that would be the worst thing for Steph's legacy. It would be the worst thing for the team. We already struggling right now. The last thing we need. Look at this guy, Mathis, man. Look, what up, man? But like, the last thing we need is this dude not playing defense, causing drama in the locker room, flopping all over the place. I don't want that man nowhere near my team, man. Trying to siphon off Steph's glory. I don't want it. But I don't think he's going there anyway.
My question to you is you guys been having trouble as far as rebuilding.
Yeah.
You know,
that apron, that apron joint is killing us. First of all, that apron is killing us.
It kills everybody.
Everybody.
Kills everybody.
The Heat going crazy. I don't know how the Sixers even doing what they're doing right now, but even still, I don't think that's gonna work either.
But like that's still like because the last few years, because the problem now is who's next? Who's gonna be after Steph? Because Steph got maybe 2-3 years, 3 years the most.
Yo, this new dude Yaxel Lindenberg, Texenberg, whatever his name is, that boy gonna be a problem.
So
that boy gonna be dead.
So you wasn't upset about them trading Kuminga?
Fuck no. Real talk. You see what he did when he went to Atlanta? He looked great for the first game, right? He was like, oh boy, man, maybe we made a mistake. Then what happened?
Hey, he was put up 18 to 20.
When?
He put up 20 points in the 2 games they won against the Knicks.
For the first couple games.
Bro, AZ.
Yo.
At least 300. At least.
You know what? That comment deserves a cigar page thumbs up there.
Yeah.
That's great. That's good. That was great. But yeah, man, Kuminga is talented, man. He's one of those dudes that's a wonderful athlete, right? But you got those cats that don't make your locker room any better and don't make your team any better. And you can't have inconsistent players like that. And now he all like, oh man, pay me. What's he asking for? Something crazy. Mm-hmm. It's a crazy amount of money for him not to contribute anything to either team so far.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would say one thing is Kuminga, but then, I don't know if Steve, because I think Steve Kerr's a good coach. I think he's great. I think he's solid. If
anybody I wanted to get rid of was Kerr. Mm-hmm. I wanted Kerr to go, man. They need to get rid of Steve Kerr, man. They need to get rid of Steve Kerr, man.
Well, Draymond need to go too.
Hell yeah. Let them motherfuckers go beat somebody else up in another city, man.
And the thing too is that
we don't want him here. We don't want him here in Dallas. We don't.
Oh no, you guys will take him, and you'll give your best player for him too.
No,
I thought he was going to the Lakers. That's what I thought. I was hoping he was going to the Lakers.
You can't say nothing. Y'all fired Jason Kidd. I don't hear nothing from y'all.
Bro, listen. That's why I haven't tuned into nothing Dallas Mavericks, bro. I haven't tuned into the shit Dallas Mavericks. Like, I'm not a happy camper.
Now listen. So we were gonna give up draft picks for Jason Kidd to get him, but listen, I'm not. Listen, Mike Brown took the hardest job in it because it was finals or bust for him, and I don't know. And now, shit, he about to get a city block named after him.
Y'all got the most underrated coach in the league, and it paid off.
Mm-hmm. Yo,
Steven, you can't hear us, can you? Steven can't hear nothing.
Steven can't hear nothing.
The only person I can hear is Eno right now.
Oh shit!
That's why I logged out and came back in. But I was hearing everybody, and then now all I hear is Eno.
Oh shit!
That's crazy work.
Crazy fucking stream, y'all, bro. I'm telling you, this whole time, we had a man, no issues, no fucking issues at all. Then boom.
Yeah, it happened all of a sudden because I got kicked out and I tried to come back in twice, and it was like.
Y'all know it's me. Y'all know it's me. Y'all know every time I get on.
I can literally only hear Eno. I can't hear anybody else now.
Keelan said it's him. But I think the issue with StreamYard is the fact they said, all right, 3 of y'all is fine. 4 is pushing it. 5 is way too many on one panel.
Shit is crazy.
Got black asses back in line.
Shit is wild, bro. Shit is wild.
I was going with Matt on the joint though. Was it everything working with Matt?
Everything was great.
Oh
man.
It was great.
Each time I popped in, I was trying to pop in and just to kind of like see if I could jump in. If I got
cool
time.
As shit, man. It was a good time.
Bet.
Yeah, it's shit. It's all good though. It's all good. Let me see. EKV, what's your favorite song? See, there you go, starting that shit. He's starting that shit, bro. He's starting that shit again.
You know what? Like the one, I would make a comment, but then I might get clipped, so I'm leave that shit alone.
No, I ain't gonna clip you.
All right, listen, we don't know who's watching, so
Hey, man.
Hey
man, listen, like I said, this is a safe place. We say what the fuck we want to say. We're grown ass men.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave it there.
My favorite signed cigar is whichever one somebody else is smoking and they happy.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, that's a good answer.
I like that. Oh, hey, y'all, listen. For those, if you have not followed us on Spotify, now I have kind of I've been trying to keep up, like, with putting
Hold
shit.
Hold up, Fred. Hold up. Look at Darshawn's comment down there in the bottom.
I see that shit, man. I hung up my jersey. I see that shit, man.
I hung up my jersey.
I see that shit, man. I see that shit. I ain't paying that shit.
Hey, you know what? No, you know what, Darshawn? Did Mr. Bell meet the missus yet? Did Mr. Bell approve of your new snow?
Look, see, he already said I had one clip up when he went to the boat party.
Yeah. We know.
We know. You sent us the fucking video.
Exactly, and it was nothing but snow.
Wait, AZ said that answer wasn't humid enough.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, man!
In a long time. I haven't heard him talking in a long time. He don't pop up on my feed on Instagram no more.
Bro, I know, bro. I don't know what the fuck he been doing, but I know who been hitting the gym. EKB sitting up here. Hey, listen, let me show these YNs what's going on out here.
Whoa,
that boy EKB been up here in the gym, man.
Yeah, I'm still in Japan, B.
That boy, hey, listen, he in Japan. He in Japan out there getting swole.
He don't got that Laker hat no more either.
Nah, ain't no Lakers hat. Hey, look. I'll get a Lakers hat again Soon now that LeBron gone, I might rep the Lakers for real now, man.
Uh-oh.
I ain't even mad at the Lakers no more.
Uh-oh.
They got rid of
Ain't
that
no
dead weight.
repping the Lakers, man.
No, do not send Keelan the video. You don't want to see that shit. Bro, you gotta understand, bro. We are married men, bro. Like, you gotta understand.
It's not even that. We Dr. Umar Black over here.
Yeah, like that too. That too, shit.
Don't make me repeat myself 3 times. Ain't no snow bunny. Ain't no snow bunny. Ain't no snow bunnies over here, my brother.
Yeah, ain't no snow over here, brother.
Oh shit. Oh damn, man. Oh my god, bro. Well, listen, man. Hey, bro, I can't deal with y'all, bro. Hey, EKB, what you smoking?
Hold up, where we at? Boom.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know good.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Incognito.
Yeah.
That man knows good.
Yes, sir.
You know.
All right, so wait. So is there a possibility that we might get one of them maybe, you know, whenever you get a chance towards the end of the year, you might sneak a little top 3, maybe?
Hey man, I was shooting everybody a message, man, because I had the idea for this video, man, and I was gonna do something real quick and just throw it out there. I messaged a couple people like, yo, should I do this? Y'all want to be a part of this? And I just haven't had the time to sit back and work on it. So something may pop up sooner or later. Maybe. Yeah. So I hit the homies up. I hit the homies up, was like, yo, I got some ideas and I got some good feedback. I just having the time to like sit down and write the show, put some edits together. I ain't had time, man. Like you see, I was scrambling just to get here to chill with y'all, man.
Yeah. Man, I understand, bro. I understand, man. Shit. I understand, man. You can get a good cigar in whenever you got the time. I get it.
Exactly.
I definitely get it.
I'm so trash now too, man. Like, cause my thing is like, I don't even think I got a palate no more, man. Like, it's like I don't think I got anything to really contribute to the community no more. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny. It's like, other than just being able to pop in with y'all like this and chop it up for a minute and just have a good time over a cigar, I don't know what I could do to like really elevate what's going on in cigars. I just don't think I got it no more.
Nah, you still got it.
You still got it. You still got it.
I ain't even being like I'm dead ass, man. Yo, I'm not LeBron. I know when to retire. No.
It's time to put back on the 4-5, son. It's time to put the 4-5 on, yo.
You know what, Keelan? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I stepped away from doing cigar reviews, bro, I thought I didn't have it no more either. That's what I thought. My palate was shot. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I really did. But I mean, if not saying that you're gonna come back doing it, but if you if you have that thought to, come out and put a video out every once in a while, like, you know what I'm saying, to see how the shit go, bro, you still got a palate because you can still taste shit in the cigar and give your opinion on it.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. So thanks to Steven, thanks to Justin, them boys sent me something great, and I got a package coming out of y'all. I just gotta actually get it to the mailbox. Hopefully that's Monday. Everything's set up, but I've been trying to like smoke the stuff that they sent me. Like it's Lampert. Like it's been like bangers. The new what's that Tempo joint? Like I don't have an opinion. Like when I'm smoking a cigar, I'm not getting everything that I used to get. When I was doing those shows, like I felt like I could taste everything. I felt like I could really break these cigars down. Now I'm just like, it's a cigar. It's either good or it ain't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I really don't feel like I know how to. I don't think I really. It's not worth it to me if I can't really like break down a cigar. I don't feel like it's worth it for me to like be up there with everybody.
Is a Cohiba Bahike as good as a gas station sushi? Oh my Lord!
I mean,
we appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, welcome. We appreciate you tuning in, man.
Yeah, what up, man? What up?
Appreciate it. Now, I mean, hey man, look, I
you still got it, man.
I was
Listen, you just gotta start shooting. That's it. Just start shooting.
Hey, cause look, look, Keelan. I remember when we had our first conversation when I came back into doing it. Remember, I told you too when I took my hiatus, I had that's when that Delta variant of COVID. I couldn't taste nothing. I couldn't taste nothing for damn near 8 months after. So every time I would smoke a cigar, it tastes like a cigarette.
I went through that too for a while during COVID. I couldn't taste anything for. Mine only lasted maybe like 3 months. I couldn't smell anything either. Like I put on cologne, couldn't smell nothing. I don't know if I'm spraying too much or not.
I didn't go through I got COVID twice, and that's the one thing I never experienced. I didn't get the loss of taste, loss of smell, but for whatever reason now, I don't have like that nuance that I had. Like I really felt like maybe it was the culinary background. I could really bring out these flavors. But I don't want to be telling people like, yo, I'm getting XYZ from whatever cigar, and they're like, man, I don't taste that. You know what I mean? I don't want that feeling, and I don't want to like let people down. Like, if I come back, everybody's gonna be waiting for me to go super hard. I don't want to let anybody down.
You know what? Honestly, it's all about honesty, man. Just let the fans know, like, yo, listen, I'm back. It might take a little bit, but it might take a little bit, but just come back and enjoy the journey. Just come back and enjoy the journey.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I think about it in the sense that like I want to put out content, and I got a couple ideas that I wanted to do outside of cigars. But if I come back, it's just gonna be for fun, just so I can get the homies involved.
That's fun.
And throw some out there.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And man, we got you.
I know that, man. That's not the thing I'm worried about. The fact that I know y'all there, I got the homies. The community was the best part. You know what I'm saying? So the homies being there, that's not what I'm worried about. I know that I'll be there. And the fact that I still got 5,000 subscribers and there's still people popping up, asking about my cigars and content and see, that's wild to me, bro. Because when is the last time I've done anything other than a live? A year, 2 years? What? That's love, man. So that part I'm not really worried about. I could build it back up. It's just I don't want to give people a mediocre content.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, but you know what? But after about two or three, you're gonna start feeling it again, man.
I've been smoking when I get home from work, I'll have maybe 2 cigars a month, right?
Yeah.
Just to kind of 2 to 3, just to kind of get a feel for some of the new stuff that's out there. Nothing is really I'm watching Peter, and Peter's putting up all these cigars. I'm seeing Lawrence put up some of the cigars that I've been smoking, and I'm like, yo, they giving them A tiers, S tiers, and yada yada. And I'm like, I ain't getting none of that, bro. Whoa, no.
Man,
nah. See, here's the thing. I'm not near anything. I would have to go out of my way to go find that cigar. I haven't seen it. I haven't been in the cigar lounge. I haven't been in the cigar shop. None of that, B. So yeah. See, I feel you. That may be the case.
Well, and also
not here.
Huh?
He still can't hear us.
Steven still can't hear us.
Oh man,
he can only hear you. He can only hear you.
Yeah, they asking if you still can't hear him.
No, I only can hear but I'm having to listen to the show on my phone. So
okay,
like I used to. I used to have to do that shit. Yeah. Now, well, okay. So also too, in some other stuff. So I talked to Eno, and because Eno is doing the Big Guilty podcast, he's gonna start back doing the Big Guilty podcast, and we're gonna collab. We're going to collab it with the Cigar Avengers podcast as well. So, so that way we're basically combining our channels together. And because I wanted to be able to and that I wanted to do that for everybody else that does, cigar content, to where we always have something, to show on the channel. So, even with you, Keelan, if you decide to do something creative, let me know, because we all have access to the Cigar Avengers channel. So if you want to put anything up here, we can all be a network because we're all together. So when Eno has this, does his podcast, he can, so he can go live on here as the Big Guilty podcast, and it'll just be up under the Cigar Avengers, network. That's exactly what we're trying to do anyway. That, turn this into a whole network to where it's just content. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
for sure. If I get any ideas, I'll shoot it your way. So that'll be dope. It just got to be something fun, man. If something come up. I do got to say, this Lampert is like that so far. This joint like maple syrup. This joint like that.
Hey man, listen, Lampert bro is doing some really good shit, man. Doing some really, really good shit. Really, really good shit. Now, I will say this. Now, the shit that, even though Matt Booth said where he was edging pretty much everything, but yeah.
Hey Fred, you be edging a lot, Fred.
Hey, whoa, hey, yo, hey, hey.
I'm putting you for the pause on that.
Hey, I'm just saying.
God damn it, N.O. Shit, man.
You saying because I don't want to mess that up with the pause. What you saying?
You good? You good? Listen. You know Boofy a wild boy. That's Boofy. So, but he got some exciting shit that's gonna be coming into work soon too with Room 101. So that shit is gonna be fire. Especially like the Johnny Tobacconite Humidor. That shit is gonna be fucking phenomenal, bro. That's gonna be fire, bro. That's gonna be fire. So I mean, just hey, we working some shit out, bro. Oh, and also since we got you on here, I don't know if you heard me when I said we're probably gonna have Big Baby Miller, the boxer. He gonna be on here, trying to get him on the show because he's a cigar smoker. So I was able to. He was on live because he's doing the live streaming shit. Which, speaking of, if y'all don't, so we're streaming from Twitch and we also have a Kick now. So listen, y'all can follow us on Kick and Twitch and shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so speaking of Kick, man, shout out to Adrian Broner getting his life together, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Shout out to AB getting his life together.
Broner been scaring me, man.
Yeah,
he had me shook daddy for a minute, man.
But you know what? I always say this, man. Like when he go up and you can see it in him, like he'll be fucking around touching the bag, and you can kind of see like he's just like.
No, I seen him training. He's still the boxer's still in there. It's
still there.
I just love what Boone was saying. That dude said quorum. He messing with me.
We're not. Listen, we're gonna leave it. We love skinny. We're gonna leave the quorum to Skinny Money.
But what Bud was saying was like, yo, I don't even want to address him until he get his stuff together. And honestly, I think that's what put the fire and the battery in his back to get started again, man. Because boxing right now is probably the best it's been in 2 decades.
Yeah, but also
boxing is looking great right now.
And he could fight. He could fight under one of those bullshit cards from Jake Paul. Just to get his name back out. But listen to the reasoning.
I don't see that.
You know what? The thing is that he does that, and then people are like, "Yo, he still got it." You know,
I would rather see that man work his way up through the ranks again and get hungry, because we know he got a potential. He might be over the hill, but if you can have a real Rocky comeback story, I would rather see that.
You know what the thing is?
See him playing around.
I just wonder what happened, because he just at one point in his career he just stopped throwing punches.
No. So I heard what I heard when it came to Broner, when his trainer passed. That's when, you know what I'm saying? Because like he looked at him, that was like a father figure to him.
Yeah.
So he lost that fire.
He was just like this.
He lost that fire though, bro. He lost that fire. He lost that fire and that led to all his really his heavy drinking. He actually admitted that.
That I can see that being a catalyst for him to get into drinking that way, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the ego was there too, the gambling, the whole it's way more to it than that. But I can see like that kind of loss being the catalyst, and you lose your sense of self. You don't care about self no more. Yeah. But as far as like the athletic side of it, it's more to it than just that, man. He really because he was messing up in the ring before. He was doing stupid stuff in the ring before.
Right.
And I still worry about the fact that like even if he get his body back in shape, is his mind gonna be ready to box again? I'm worried about him, and I'm worried about Errol Spence. I don't think Errol Spence should get in the ring either. I just remember when Tyson was like it ain't in me no more.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about them cats. You can have all the skill in the world, but if your head ain't in boxing, you don't need to be there.
Yeah. Shout out to my mom and my dad real quick because they on Twitch. They gave us what called the biddies. I'm still learning the Twitch lingo. So they sent the little the bits. Well, that's what it's called on Twitch. But shout out to mom and dad. I appreciate y'all.
What's going on, mom and dad?
Shout out to y'all, man. Wait, Mr. Pahenley said anyone tried the Law Roller special batch? They have different versions. Same size, 6x58 Perfecto. So I picked some up. Picked some Corojo from small batch yesterday. Have not tried. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, La Aurora really fucked me up when I had the Karl Malone cigar. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I had Karl Malone cigar, that La Aurora fucked me up.
But here's the thing.
Karl Malone.
Now, thank you, Keelan.
I know.
Thank you. Like what?
I know.
Like putting him together. Like Karl Malone is a piece of shit.
I know, but see, but even before then, though, me and La Aurora had a love and hate relationship. They were already
the Cameroon. The Cameroon is not bad.
The Cameroon, no,
for my birthday, I had a double perfecto from La Aurora. I bought it while I was in a town called Beppu, and so I was out there with my fam. And I left all the cigars that I asked everybody, like, yo, should I smoke this? I left all them shits here in my house. So I had to go out and find a cigar. I found a La Aurora joint, and it was solid. But I'm having trouble with, like, double perfectos in general. I don't think that used to be one of my faves. I just don't think I like that Batola no more.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel that. Oh, shit. Speaking of Cameroon, man, I'm working on trying to get 3 people on the show, and y'all let me know what y'all think. So I'm trying to work on, and hey, can you tell Steven that we're working on trying to get Howard G on the show?
I can text. I got Howie's number.
Yeah, we're trying because he made a cigar for Leon Cersei, and he made a cigar for
Howard G. Yeah, I like his cigars.
So we're trying to get them on.
Why Darshawn send me this video? I ain't open it.
See?
You see? I need you to chill.
He don't give a damn about us being married. He don't give a damn about our lives being in jeopardy. We gotta sleep next to these women at night. You don't understand.
What if I had a joint account? Like, it'd be like, Keelan and his wife. What if I had one of those accounts, man? Like, what are we doing, bro?
What my thing is like, and they got to know the sir that do Becky with the good hair. You
see what I'm saying?
Like he need an intervention. That's what he need. He need therapy.
No snow bunnies, my brother. No snow bunnies.
Yeah.
No snow bunnies.
Shit crazy, bro. You see crazy. Oh, and so he did bring this up to analysis, and we on here. And so the whole thing with Shannon Sharp and Shakur. Because
I didn't mind it.
I think me personally, an older brother like Shannon, and having an argument with, because how old is Shakur? Shakur like what, 23, 24?
No, he's like 26 now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he gotta be a little bit older than that. Yeah.
Okay, but still, it's just like, because of course, bro, like of course you like he said it. I've been your age, you never been mine. Duh, motherfucker, we know.
Yeah. But listen, all I know is this.
Now, they don't listen to each other. That's the main thing.
Yeah. But I will also say Shannon at 26 was a motherfucker. Shannon at 26 was a mother.
He ain't no boxer. He's not a boxer.
Fair.
If he grabbed that motherfucker,
No. But let me take Shannon's side on this one for part of this conversation. Because the thing you got to think about is you got to be if you are a professional, you got to be able to take constructive criticism.
Yeah.
So let's say somebody was just like, "Hey, I like Fred's show, I like Big Guilty podcast, I like Cigar Hound Dog, but the Vintage Cigar, I don't like the way you do your show."
Mm-hmm.
I can't be mad at that.
Right.
I don't like your style. I can't be mad at somebody saying I don't like your style. Okay, cool.
Right.
Let me show you in the ring what I can do. Let me show you when I make my next show what I can do. I can't be offended by that because that's just an opinion. And you talking to a pundit. His whole show was giving an opinion on sports.
Right.
So why are you mad at that? Why you can't be that insecure?
Right.
You really got to be able to hold your own and say like, yeah, okay, well, did I get the win? I don't like Floyd Mayweather's style.
Right.
I can't stand it. But that's my opinion. I don't like LeBron. That's my opinion.
Right.
But that ain't gonna stop him from going out there to hoop.
Right. And I still think the conversation needs to be had too. The conversation still needs to be had as far as with the whole thing with Shakur and Shannon, like as far as the maturity level, because of the fact that Shakur kind of showed his immaturity hand, because of the fact that he took it personal. Like you cannot, if you, bro, okay, we get it. You're undefeated. You've been boxing. You know whatever. And just because someone has an opinion on how they feel of that, saying that you duck in the smoke, because many people say the same shit. But for some odd reason, Shannon Sharp says something because he has a name in the industry. So now it's like
I think he wanted his praise, right? So if you know, Shannon Sharp got a name. This is a big channel. This is a lot of people there, right?
Shout out to Rob.
If you that's the homie right there. If you're gonna get somebody's show that got that much of a platform, you want that person to be on your side too, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you also got to take it. Not everybody gonna like the way you do things. Not everybody gonna like the way you do things. Like, so your whole thing is like you got to get in the ring and win,
right?
Because styles make fights. Whoever you get in the ring with, sometimes you're gonna have to run if you're gonna survive, because that person could knock you out.
True.
And the way boxing is right now, it's all about whether you know whatever. And they don't really care. It's not the Roberto Duran days. It's not Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler, where you're gonna fight any and everybody. They don't do that now. These guys are gonna try to pick and choose their fights to see if they can go undefeated.
Right.
No, but here's the thing.
Criticism.
But I will say, but Xander's stock didn't go down from losing that fight with Boots.
No, and it shouldn't, because that boy was fighting. He just got outmatched.
Right.
But he could have ran if he wanted to. I respect the man more that's going to go toe to toe. You going up somebody that strong as Boots, and you're going to stand in the center of the ring. That's what Bud did against Canelo. You respect that. So either you're going to win or you're going to lose that fight. But I also can't knock the man for saying like I can't box with him.
Yeah.
I can't punch with him. So let me figure out a way to win this fight.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to knock that.
Shakur's style has Shakur doesn't have pop. Shakur is a pure boxer where his game is to outsmart you, outpoint you. And if you and back in the day, you gotta remember, out of those 4 Olympians, they always said Shakur was the one out of all of them. Out of him, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, like that Olympic team, everybody said Shakur is the one. So Shakur has always been touted as like next level, and he is next level.
I'm gonna lose respect for him now that you signed a Zuffa, right? Now you got this big promotion deal.
Yeah,
it's on you if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna fight the best of the best. Are you gonna fight the people that's calling you out?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do this without this, no hydration clause or all that? Are you gonna get in the ring and box? If you get in the ring and box and you fighting the best of the best that's out there and you still got that 0, I respect you. If you lose the fight and you go out there toe to toe, I'm gonna respect you.
Devin Haney is food. Devin Haney's food. You know that. You know,
okay, but wait, the WBO is calling for this fight to happen between Shakur and Keyshawn. So now Keyshawn, but say Keyshawn been calling Shakur and Devin Haney out for the longest.
Well,
he wants that fight, and they've been ducking it. Keyshawn is a dog, bro. Keyshawn is a dog.
I like Keyshawn, but do I think Keyshawn is at that level yet? I don't. I think.
Oh my God! That's
how do you
AZ?
How do you prove it?
See this shit. Oh, you guys playing another?
I don't even know what to do with that one.
I mean, call Sanj. See, I don't know. Ask him. I don't fucking know.
Call Sanj is wild work.
Yo,
oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
But you know, like.
I just got back. You trying to get me fired?
My bad. Now.
Like Keyshawn, like I like Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn is good, but like I want to see him fight a couple more gatekeepers before I consider him at the level.
Why is that? Because he got the talent, bro. He can fight them right now.
How do you prove whether you on that level or not, though? You know,
you're right, but his thing, does he beat Roach?
You don't know until you get in the ring.
Yeah, like
you gotta fight.
Honestly,
he's trying to fight.
Like, because I don't see him beating Gary Russell the 8th, because you know it's like 19 of them motherfuckers. You know, like you fight one Gary Russell, it's like 18 other motherfuckers ready to fight you. But like, I see Antoine Russell giving him a long night.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. We got a cigar question here. Darshan said his pop asked, "What's a good cigar he should have for his birthday next week?" Man, listen, get a Don Carlos number 2.
Nah, man, it's his birthday, man. Spend money. Go up.
Exactly. Yo, get that man a Byron.
Oh, look here go. AZ said
Byron Elegantes. That's
okay.
A Byron. Get him a motherfucking Byron.
And I ain't seen a Warp cigar, yo. They still make Warp?
Yeah, they still do. They still do.
Hey, and Darshawn, make that with a bottle of Crown. 2 bottles of Crown.
Or I mean, hey, you could get him a Robania.
What's wrong with Warp cigar?
Nothing. It's just, for me, I just haven't seen them in a while. You know, like every now and then you have these cigars that like they have a period where they go up and everybody's smoking them. You know,
they come all the way down. Yeah,
and then they get kind of hit and miss for a period there, and then they feed into the ether.
So you say that Rocky Patel 30th anniversary limited edition? Okay, even. All right.
Yeah, I got my lineup coming up. My birthday is in 2 weeks, so I got somewhat of a lineup coming up. I got
What do you think, Steven?
What you got, man?
Now I was saying, what do you think about the Rocky 30th? Oh, you're muted.
I haven't had it. Yeah, I haven't had it yet.
Oh, shout out our new crew member, man. Shout out to Jay Lewis. Yeah. He said my birthday's Saturday. All right, man.
Yeah.
Many more, Jack. Many more.
Hey, man, listen, get yourself a Padron PB97. You can't go wrong.
Or the 50.
PB97.
That 50 is a motherfucker.
PB97, bro. Or you could go AG. You could go Lampert.
Yo. Let me chime in with that. I don't know if it's my palate. I'm having a hard time with these AG cigars, man.
Really?
Nah, you know what?
I was never really a Davidoff fan though. You feel me? And that's what they remind me of.
They remind you of Davidoff?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. AG, the Robanias, they ain't been hitting for me like they've been hitting for everybody else.
Now you know what? I would say go with the
I thought it was just me.
What's the dark one called, Fred?
Huh?
What's the dark
one?
No, you talking about the Gato?
The Gato.
I like it, but
yeah, because hey, Eno was about to say the Gato.
The guy, yeah, the
motherfucking
Gato.
Ambassador though. It's not messing with the Ambassador. I still got to try to keep. I'm gonna keep trying the Robanians just to get that. See what everybody else talking about. I get the smoothness of it, but it's not.
Thank you.
Top up there like everybody else.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
feel too.
From what, because I haven't smoked the new Robanias, but I've smoked the one that he did for the Chinese market, and that one has more of the Cuban that has Cuban tobacco in it. Now the new Robanias, he had to make some tweaks because he's selling it to the American market.
Yeah,
so it's not. I'm sure it's not the same as the. I know it's not the same. But I can't speak on it because I haven't had it. I just know the ones that I've had from AG, like the Ray Lewis, the Jamie Foxx, those cigars for me, I've enjoyed them. They're way better than the fucking Rocket Patels.
No, but he made the hollow hands, right?
Who?
AG, right?
AG didn't make the hollow hands.
Okay,
no, that's a vibe. That's a vibe.
That's a vibe.
No, I'm saying like I thought he blended that one.
Let me see what y'all think about this though. So you have these Cuban S cigars, right?
Right.
So you got now everybody's kind of trying to make these Cuban-like cigars. But for me, they got the smoothness, they got the mild taste, right? They might taste that kind of cedar box thing. But if they don't get that vegetal Cuban twang thing, it's missing something. It's like, I'm gonna go to my culinary background, right? When you cooking and you make the dish, you make everything right, but you don't add the acid to it. You don't put like some lemon juice in there. You don't put whatever at the end to kind of give it that, hit. It feels like something's missing. That's what I'm getting for these Cuban S cigars. I feel like every time I'm smoking, I'm like, oh, okay, it's smooth. It burns well. It reminds me of a Cuban, but it ain't got everything in it. Am I the only one that's feeling that way? It's not Cuban.
I've only had one Cuban, and it was I had my first Cuban like 2 weeks ago for Father's Day, and the only cigar I had the Epicure No. 2, Jorge de Monterrey.
Okay.
So the only cigar that I think that matches that profile to me is the Opus 20th.
Now I can kind of see that because you got that smooth, kind of sweet kind of profile.
Yeah, but
because those don't taste like if you go to like a Series B, or if you get like a punch, something like that, it's not gonna taste like that number 2. That number 2 is special.
It's a huge difference between the 1 and the 2, because the one, the Epicure No. 1 has more of that. It's broader. It's a little bit spicier. It has it has more of that vibrato. Now versus the 2 is more of that mellow. You get that sweetness. It's a special. It's a special cigar. It's different. There's a huge difference between the 1 and the 2. If you smoke the 1, you know what I'm talking about. Because the 1 is
that's. But my thing, I hope you get P. I hope you actually get like more into like the Cubans, man. Get a chance to try more of them, because a lot of them kind of like have that similar like cedar and that vegetal note profile. But when you get like that Monte Cristo No. 2, that Epicure No. 2, like, they kind of in the world of their own to me. And the Series B is kind of like the end all be all of the Cubans, right? That's, for me, that's the one that's just like, it's nothing like it. But all these dudes trying to get that Cuban profile, I feel like you're not going to get that same terroir. If you got a little bit of Cuban in there, it's not going to feel or taste like the same thing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
The reason y'all are skeptical about RP is he has such a vast supply of garbage, which he does. He definitely does. He said, but remember, every dog has a day, and the 30th limited anniversary is his. He said, don't let that $47 price tag scare you.
But that's the thing about this. So Mathis got a point right there, because that's the thing about, I was saying this when I like right when I was leaving the game. Like, the whole thing behind RP is like he just throws stuff out there to see what sticks, and then every now and then he will throw some heat out there to you. But when you gotta sift through all of that, man, it's hard to kind of like, because most times when I hear RP, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Of course, AZ, you got pre-embargo shit that can't nobody fucking get.
Yeah, I heard about AZ.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about him.
Bro, listen.
AZ got stuff.
Okay, so wait a minute. So let's talk about it then. We talk about Kellner, the 80th, right?
Oh, that's a motherfucker.
That cigar.
That motherfucker.
That cigar itself. That I would put that I put the Kellner 80th up against some of the best Cubans, and that's just my opinion because it's just as flavorful.
Keep thinking his head. What you think?
Man, I had the cigar the other day, and I just think I had a bad one, man, and it just didn't come out right. I don't know what it was, and I don't know, I'm not sure. I smoked it.
I see it. Yeah, we see it.
And it didn't hit for me like everybody else is saying, and I was like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't think I could get that cigar for that one time to say it's going to be goated. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to go out and find it again. I'm going to have to go online and try to get it again and see if I can bring that, because I want to try that one again. Because everybody I know that loves cigars is singing its praises. And for me, I was like, what happened? Is it my palate? Is it me? But the cigar didn't smoke well. I don't think I got the best experience out of that cigar.
Hey, that's why I made that statement. It could be all that good Japanese food you eat. You know, but
don't talk about my Japanese food, boy.
Keelan been in the gym, boy. He'll fuck you up, right, boy. What?
Look, I ain't got no bad hamstring, man. My hamstring good. I might be able to,
Listen, Keelan gonna have to get on his bike and stick and move. If I get a hold of him, he in a whole different world.
Stop. We don't want to hear shit until you wrestle your son. We don't want to hear shit. We don't want to hear. He still ain't did it.
You know what? So in February, they hold the tournament in Long Island.
Yeah. I'm gonna start calling you Shakur, man.
Thank you.
You've been done for a long time.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna head on out because I can barely hear folks.
All right,
Steven.
Listen, I will be there at that tournament weighing 225. If I'm lucky, and I can suck out. I'll be weighing 205 at that tournament. You will see my fat ass in a singlet. I won't be fat then, but I'll be there wrestling.
All right.
Yeah, P, you right. You right about that.
I'm hearing that the new one, the new Cocodrillo is phenomenal. That's what I'm hearing. I have one.
Who said it, Matt?
Huh?
Who said it? Who said it, dog?
Yeah, Matt said it. Matt said it. Peter. And what? Shout out to Tyler. Tyler sent me one, and I was like, yeah, we definitely.
Peter said that?
Huh?
Peter said that?
Yeah. If I'm not.
Now let me say this, Matt. I can understand. Everybody understand, but Peter, pumpkin eater.
Hey, man. Hey,
listen, I need you and Peter in the ring, man. I just want y'all to be one of them.
Just one time, just one good time. Let me see. Hold on. He's an Eno. Don't do it. AZ said Eno being a dreamer.
Nah, man. Listen. I promised my son that I'm gonna do a tournament, and for him, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Shakur.
Listen.
Shakur. Man.
Shakur. That works. That works.
Here's the thing. Now, what is Shakur? Shakur is what? Gifted, special. He may not have the punching power, but he outpoints you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get on that mat and I'm gonna outpoint him.
And you're gonna outrun him too, just like you've been doing this whole time. You've been running.
Right.
Nah.
What do you say? What the latest earthquake in Japan was aftershock of Eno jogging.
Boy.
Oh my God, bro. Pete, man, I got a question. What's going on with you? You know, because for those who don't know, you have your own cigar concierge service. So,
yeah, man.
For those who don't know, please enlighten us on what's going on with it.
All right, so I got a Houston-based concierge service. I do travel outside of Houston every now and then and go to certain events. People call, like I do deliveries all over the city. Like if you want a cigar that I carry, then I'll come personally deliver it to you, or I ship to different areas or whatnot. But it's going well. I kind of taking a little break in July. It's my birthday month, so I'm kind of relaxing this month.
Nice.
But we're starting back up going to golf tournaments. Nice. We was a part of Houston Cigar Week in May, and did a couple of events for them. So it's going well. It's going well, man. I love it. I love it.
Now, why am I hearing that Houston is turning into New Atlanta, man?
But I'm not gonna say New Atlanta.
Nah.
Well, only you know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that how there was a big migration of everybody from different cities to Atlanta
on the south.
That's what's going on. That's what's going on with Houston. Everybody's coming to Houston thinking it's gonna be a similar experience. When in Houston, when Houston is really a big melting pot. Like we have all sorts of all kinds of cultures here. The Asian culture is real big. Latino, the Latin culture is like it's everywhere.
Yeah. You're right about that. In more than one way. You're right about that.
Yeah, so,
AP, you got a question here. You said what kind of cigars do you cater to?
I would say I cater to mostly the good, I guess, legacy brands. Now I'm starting to carry more boutique now. Because a lot of people, a lot of the older crowd, I tend to cater to the older crowd. So they don't know a lot about the boutique, but I do carry a little bit of Ferio Tego, a little bit of, I got some Room 101, some Crown Heads. But you got to cater to the older crowd and get the Sensias, the AJ Fernandez, the My Fathers. Even the Cohiba. Now, on the Cohiba I carry is the Rubicon. I don't touch the red dot, but the red.
Well, you know what? Rubicon, and I'm not trying to be racist here, but I know black people smoke a lot of the Cohiba Black.
You racist motherfucker.
Because they like that strength.
You racist motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, it's not racist, man. I'm just saying, man. Like they like that.
Yeah, there are demographics, man, and things kind of fit within the culture. So I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm just giving him shit for saying that he's not trying to be racist.
No, man, I'm just saying, like especially like up here. Like up here, we smoke a lot of LFD, like Liga.
Look, wait. AZ said, is it because of the word black in it?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Like know what? I have to be culturally appropriate.
Ooh.
But that being said, I like what P is doing though, because when you really think about it, you really got to kind of understand what the market is and who you're selling to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that is a major part of it, and to slowly increment things to kind of get a newer, younger crowd in slowly is a smart way to go, because you got to be able to go through your inventory that you got. You know what I'm saying? And really, like, people ain't gonna come back if you ain't got what they want.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
And at the same time,
a lot of. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that really quick is that you gotta slowly put in the Dunbartons, the Avowals, and the AG, and now people are like, oh, let me try something new. And then you get the younger cast that's coming in, because there's a lot of young people that's starting to golf now. They seeing LeBron, they seeing Steph out there. You know what I mean? So
don't you post that fucking comment, Fred?
I had to because this is a question for you, brother.
So listen, like a lot of black people smoke it.
Let me say this: make cigars great again.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right.
Hey, that right. Yep. There you go.
That's it.
Yeah, like what we're saying was like for example, the T52 legal provider T52, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know I had a client. He was like, all I smoke is like T52 is one of my favorite ones. I said, okay, well let's do this Dumbarton Tricky Chocker, Micarita. Oh man, this was awesome. This was good. I said, yes, it's a little bit better than that T52, made by the same person almost.
The original cat,
but
open the door up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like your style because that's like you really gotta like be mindful of who your consumers are. It's the same way when you're making your reviews, when you're making your channel. Who are you marketing to? Who are you trying to show this to? And then once you got people's ear, like you did, then you kind of like, hey, I got something new for you. You know, you trust what I got here. You come back. Let me give you something to open the door a little bit. That's dope. That's good business right there.
It's very good business. But especially because
hold on 1 second. Now that Keelan's here, Jay-Z, give me because Jay-Z is doing a concert. He did the whole Target thing. Keelan, what's your take? Here we go.
Y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, man. I'm gonna be 100. Jay-Z is a businessman, and to say that in the sense of being cutthroat as a businessman, it's like I was shocked to see Jazzo come back, right?
Money running low. Money running low.
Thank you. And the reason why is like everybody from Big Daddy Kane to Jazzo to Sauce Money. How many people has Jay-Z burned in his lifetime? Colin Kaepernick. You can go down the list of people, right? The amount of people that wasn't there for Jay-Z. And I get what he's Dame Dash. I get what he's doing with Target. It's all about money. But at the same time, if you know that the people who support you are boycotting Target, why are you going there? If you know the people are boycotting the NFL, why are you going there? It's almost like you being contrarian and you following the money. But then you are also clowning other people for following the money. That contradiction don't sit well with me. But do you knock somebody for securing their own bag though?
Barclays Center.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like, look, you got to be able to respect Jay-Z for being able to make the strides that he's made within the industry. Because if everybody could do it, everybody would do it, right?
Right.
But at the same time,
what was the Roots picnic when he brought back State Prop, and State Prop was bashing him.
Yeah.
You know, any chance.
What's Young Chris? Anybody seen Young Chris?
Well, he was at the picnic.
Yeah.
Him and Neef.
So, I think. Oh, you talking about what's the other guy's name?
My bad. My bad, Mathis. He got a question for you, P. You're talking about. I think you're talking about your referring to your concierge.
Oh yeah. There would be somewhere I could drop my business cards off to for sure. Cause I you know what, I had a guy, he bought one of my packs. I was selling some packs for Father's Day, and I had he was a truck driver. He stopped in Houston to grab it before he went to Dallas, and he grabbed a 5-pack I had with My Father Blue, Placencia, Alma de Cielo. I think I might have had a Miami Snow. Ferio Tego.
There you go again. Goddamn, N.O. Take that shit off.
Ferio Tego, Pan America, and I think one more cigar I forgot, but he was loving. Oh, an Oliva Serie V Milanio, the Torpedo. So I dropped those off to him because he was, stopping by in the city and did that. But that was through a connect that I had through somebody else. But that would be interesting. I could do something like that, yeah, for sure.
Yes, AZ. That was a fire alarm thanks to N.O. That's the second time. It's fucking N.O. We love him though.
Listen, man, I'm right. The fire alarm is right there, man. You know.
Oh, hey,
all right, yeah, I got you,
look
Jay.
out for
Yeah,
medical
I'm looking at
conferences
that
too.
too. Yeah,
That's fire. Yeah, that's fire. Hell yeah, that's hell yeah. Now, since we own this subject, as far as when we talk about music, I gotta be honest. Um, music. I'm gonna tell you this whole thing. Whose songs that were on my scamming that when I hear it, it makes my ears bleed. I don't
now,
like.
now
You know,
hold on, real quick. Now, one thing about that song, bro, because it's a cool song, right? But one day I was in my car on the way to work, and it just played on my like you know how you put Apple on shuffle, and sometimes it just play different songs.
yeah,
The beat on that song, the way it hit in the car, I was like,
yeah.
okay, I see why, It was like I almost started jigging in the car. I was like, hold on, now this is a vibe. Hold on, what have I been missing? But I get it. It's just the way that the song here in the club, and when you hear it and you drinking, a lady smoking hookah or everything else, it's a vibe.
It's definitely a vibe for the women for sure.
But songs like that cater to a certain crowd of chicks. You know,
it ain't just chicks, man. Because here's the thing: you got atmosphere music. Like he's saying, if you put in the speakers in your car, or if you out at the bar, you out at the club, and that joint come on, and you let's say you bobbing your head to the music, and you mingling out there, and the women are hype at that point in time. You actually can get out there and dance. People gonna go to it. They're not paying attention to the lyrics. Not everybody gonna listen to Griselda. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gonna be lyric based.
Yeah.
So that's the part that like I've always had to come to terms with. Back when I was in the hip hop like that, I was a backpacker dude. I was all about MCs, most def lyrics, yada yada yada. But you got to be able to appreciate the ludicrous that can make a song to get people. The lyrics might not be what you expect them to be.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be everybody in the club get tipsy. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that it's going to go off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what, Keelan, man, I know you were busy, but man, I wanted you to come on that show when we had Chase Infinite on so bad. Bro, I wanted you to come on, bro. I wanted you to come on so bad, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
bro. Listen, that whole episode was so fire, dog. That whole episode was so fire, man. Bro, it was. But I'm gonna tell y'all though, man. I think because I'm getting older, so I'm gonna be 35 this year, so I'm getting back into my old man bag, man. Howlin' Wolf has been in my rotation. If y'all know who Howlin' Wolf is, look him up.
I'm a blues dude, man. I love blues and jazz, so I definitely like it.
Yeah, I'm starting to get into blues and jazz. I've been trying to listen to some jazz and blues here lately. Like you say, it's I ain't gonna call it old man bag. I'm about to be 40, but it's just you want your nervous system to kind of relax a little bit. You don't want a lot of like what the old folks say, hibbity bop. I don't want to hear that hibbity
bop. Yeah. I mean, like, because I mean, when I worked at the golf course, man, I had that all I would play was BB King and Bobby Blue Bland's album. I would play that. I would play Freddie King. I'll play some James Brown. It's just that music. I mean, alongside with just smoking a cigar, it's just
alongside smoking a cigar.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's relax, bro.
It goes back to what Vance said. Smoking a cigar is if you're in the right and when you're in the right environment, it's an out of body experience. When the music is right, when the vibe is right, like he said, like when he smokes his cigars, he reads books because it puts him in a place to where he can actually take in the knowledge.
Yeah,
for sure.
I just, man, it's just I'm getting into the point of my life. I mean, now I ain't gonna lie. Now if we talking about hip hop, now cigars and Scarface go together. Period. Listen, you get what I'm saying? I never listen. What? I never understood why. I can never see a man cry till I seen the man die. Like, come on, man.
But if you're talking about like Scarface, Ghostface, Old Dirty, cats that make music like that, Reggie Noble, Redman, those cats don't listen to hip hop. They will tell you all the time they don't listen to hip hop. They listen to Earth, Wind and Fire. They listening to the Shy Likes. They listening to old, what we consider old school music. But that's where the influence comes in, and that's how they create, better songs. You got Tyler the Creator. He listening to Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye. He goes back and he digs in the crates. And most of the producers that we love, being all these, they go back and JB, they digging into those older, tunes because the music was complete, right? So that's where the concept is, and I guess being 46, I kind of gotten into that space. I grew up hip hop, but I rarely listen to it now. It's very rare that I listen to hip hop now. I'm playing Luther. I'm playing that Kendrick Lamar. Same thing, right? I'm listening to Marvin Gaye. I'm listening to.
Y'all make me feel bad because all I listen to now is soca music, man. Like I be sitting there like.
But you in New York. When I hear that, that reminds me when I was in Harlem all the time because they was listening to mostly like Puerto Rican, Spanish music. You know what I'm saying? They were like that's what I feel when like that reminds me of New York.
Yeah. He said Karen Berger dropped some new cigars. Anybody try some? I've never had one to pick up. Okay, I had to pick up a couple of my jam. I had a Karen Berger cigar. It was some years ago. And Karen Berger actually makes some decent cigars. It's it's not the best.
Something I cut you off. Now I was gonna say if he can find the Karen Berger with AJ collab, that right there is a really good cigar.
Now if he likes medium body with like a little nuttiness to it, try that Karen Berger X Teli. EXTELLI. It's like a
I know the one you're talking about.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
That if you like Ferio Tego cigars, I don't know if you've ever had one before, Mr. P. Henley, but I mean that's a good one.
Yeah. It's designed for the deconstruction.
Now Mr. Bell talking about old school music. Now Mr. Just because
I can't say that. I can't say that.
Me neither.
But look, there is. You can put on the tinfoil hat with this one, right? And I feel like they've always promoted that side of hip hop a lot more. Right? A lot easier. That's gonna get the rotations. That's gonna get the spins. That's what's gonna be in the club. But there's always been conscious hip hop. There's always been party hip hop. There's one thing about hip hop is so diverse, coming from the Latin culture, coming from Black culture, even the white boys like you got Third Base, House of Pain. You've always had hip hop that's had a lot of different messages in there, but usually you're gonna get the Juicy J's, you're gonna get the 3-6 Mafias, you're gonna get the No Limits, and you're gonna Cash Money. All of that stuff is gonna play better in the clubs than it's gonna play just sitting with your headphones on,
right?
Sitting in your car and riding to that. You're not gonna have your girl in the car and put on Wu-Tang and you know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same vibe. Usually.
You know what's crazy? The first time I went to Atlanta to visit my dad.
You guys like Eminem?
Like.
Nah, I used to be a heavy Eminem fan.
Yeah.
Heavy Eminem fan.
Like fucking what's his name came fucking Nuck If You Buck came on. And I seen Georgia State, I seen Georgia Tech, I seen all these motherfuckers just get in the circle. And Nuck If You Buck came on and they start going around the circle, jumping. I said, yo, this is different.
That energy is different. Pastor Troy. My brother, but what you say, it ain't no play in G.
Yo.
In North Carolina, when I was young, you couldn't turn that on in the club. Period. You turn it on, it's over. The night is over. But you can't deny how catchy that is. You can't deny how infectious it is. But that's not all of hip hop.
Right. Now, also
what's up?
Also, too, my bad. I was also too another song too. We ready. We ready. That song within itself took off in sports.
Yeah.
Who in black culture, from the athletes to the hood dudes, don't have that angst in them, don't have that fire? That's a part of all of us.
Like C Murder. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. What?
Yeah.
Man,
I don't subscribe to that. I don't. That's not how I'm treating black people, right? But I can understand where that energy comes from. But I can also go home and put on Jay Dilla and just sit there and vibe.
Hey, Rose Beat got a point. How you do that there? Yeah.
Look, Southern black folks speak with rhythm. Facts. Everything about how we speak is rhythmatic. That's why you got people out here in Japan trying to speak like us, dressing like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to anywhere on the planet and hip hop means something to people because that rhythm is just that strong. But they're not gonna put Jay Dilla on the radio. That's not gonna go on the radio. You're not gonna get a Tribe Called Quest on the radio.
But you have to understand too, Keelan, we both who own the radio station.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like those people, and this is one thing that I was trying to bring up to fuck, what was homeboy's name again? I'm sorry, it blanked my head.
Who?
Chase.
Chase, yeah.
Oh, Chase, yeah.
That I was bringing up to Chase was like those people aren't gonna let anything that's progressive towards blacks get on that radio. It's not gonna happen.
But there's another side to this too, though. It's the same thing that I was saying about P. He's speeding his market, right?
Yeah.
If you go into a club and you got the DJs and you got a chance to play Master P, or you got a chance to play Chase Infinite, or I don't even know the girl's name that didn't make that spin that song. I don't know what her name is. But if you got a chance to play that, or you're gonna play, you know, Griselda, who's gonna put people on the dance floor?
The Ratchet.
So that's what they're gonna spend.
Yeah.
Now also too, when we're talking about the makeup of hip hop and how they compare, you know, the image, the bad image. I watched the documentary of the whole fight. Remember the fight with Ron Artest with the Pacers?
Yeah.
And how the NBA they took hip hop like, oh well, this is thug activity because of the music and they tried to put that into. I'm like, but you can't put hip hop in that whole just thug mentality of you can't do that.
Look at Jaylen Brown right now, right? Look at Jaylen Brown. Look at what they're doing to Jaylen Brown.
Right.
And the way they're treating Jaylen Brown. Now, when the Malice at the Palace happened, right? It was everybody was thugs and like we can't allow fighting in basketball, but you can go over to hockey and you can throw hands all day. You go in the penalty box, you come back.
Right.
If you in baseball, you can rush the mound and you know everybody can fight and they'll be like, oh, this is it's on Sports Center all day. But as soon as they do that in basketball, it's just like, oh, look how horrifying this is. Why do you think that is?
It changed dress code. Yep.
So that's the same thing that happens with our image in hip hop. It's the same thing.
Right. So just think, what if that the penalty box came into other sports, football, basketball? They just
but they're never gonna let us do that. When the majority of the people that's in basketball and with the talent that's in basketball, they will never let that happen.
That's true, because you don't want somebody end up being hurt. You don't want King James getting hurt. You hear me?
Right. You also don't want that image because you don't want to scare your fans away.
Right.
That's right. And that's the main thing, because they look at us as a threat. Just like this boy that just got killed out in the middle of nowhere, hanging out with all them dudes.
Yeah.
Now you got the police covering up for it. They're never going to treat us that way.
Covering up. And the thing too is that his best friend, they went and scared his best friend.
Yeah.
They went and scared his best friend. So where his best friend is like, I don't want no part of it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So So when you got the judges and the lawyers in there behind that, it's the same thing that's going to be with David Stern. It's the same thing that's going to be with Adam Silver. They don't, with the owners that are all in basketball, they know they're trying to contain our image. That's why they want a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to be the face of the league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, you were never gonna like get that same treatment for Ja. You're never gonna get that same treatment for Jaylen Brown. It's never gonna. They are two different ends of the spectrum of black men, but they're gonna crush them the same way.
Right.
Yeah, that's
it's easy to put LeBron James up front because LeBron James is gonna dance. Steph Curry is gonna dance.
Right.
Jaylen Brown ain't gonna dance. Kyrie Irving's not gonna dance.
Not gonna dance, yeah. That's right. I mean, you're right about it. We're not gonna add Anthony Davis in there because he can't stay healthy enough to even do anything.
You can't dance everywhere, break an ankle trying to dance.
Bro, listen, the funniest thing when they said that his new shoe was a cast, bro. Bro, it was so funny. It was so funny, bro. I
want that brother to win.
Is anytime that we get out that we get outspoken, they blackball us.
You see the way Colin Cowherd was like, oh, he think he the smartest person in the room and all this.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want that man to be the smartest person in the room? Why would you want him to have confidence in his? At first, when they was like, oh, he at NASA and he doing speeches and stuff like that, they were praising him. But the moment he got political, the moment that he was standing up for himself, now we got to take you down a peg.
Right.
It's how the game goes.
Shit, crazy.
That is what it is. It's the same thing that's going to be in hip hop. So all the conscious hip, Dead Prez, Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul. It's so much
that's
more.
How Pac started. That's how Pac started. Pac was more of a conscious guy than a,
100%.
and then, he was more of a conscious guy than Death Row until he went to Death Row.
Yeah.
But they still can't figure out who killed his man.
And you're right about that. Shut and dribble. And that's the, but that's how you look at it.
That's real. That's real, yeah.
And what did Bron do to protect his back? He shut up and started dribbling, right? Well, he can't dribble, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand.
Well,
you know what's funny though? And speaking of that whole thing with LeBron, so a lot of these young boys now, you know what they're doing? They're doing reactions to LeBron's career versus Michael Jordan's career. And they're like, man, Jordan did that. Right. That's crazy. I'm like, come on, bro. The greatest player to ever play the game.
Hey, but you know what? I would say this about Mike. Mike never dove into politics, but Mike always stood on business when it came. But he was like, yo, like NASCAR, y'all not gonna go and blackball me out of this. I'm gonna take you out of court and get more money.
Right.
Nike, I want more money. Y'all gonna pay me my money for what I'm owing.
Blank Crow Esquire. What's Blank Crow Esquire? Help me out with this Blank Crow Esquire.
That's the thing. Like everybody tries to go and say Mike never, but Mike always did hit Mike do his shit behind the scenes.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Mike always, like Mike could have went and fought for Craig Hodges, but at that time Mike wasn't. He was Mike, but he wasn't Mike yet.
Right.
And it's one of those things now where it's like
bringing up Craig Hodges though, Abdul Rauf.
Yeah,
those are shining examples of, how like if they want to tear you apart, they can tear you apart. Bubba Chuck, they did the same thing to Bubba Chuck.
Yeah,
Mike knew how to play the game, and that's not just basketball, but also the legal side of basketball and keeping his image. But at the same time, Mike flew under the radar with a whole lot of stuff, good and bad.
Yeah.
Bron uses his voice and Mike didn't.
When
it listen, wait. But okay, let's go back. Let's go back to the since he brought that up. When have you ever seen? All right, Mike during the Olympics when he refused, when he was loyal to who? And he covered the American flag up with he said a lot, and he said a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he said a lot without having to really say, because who was that? That was Adidas, wasn't it? Or not Adidas. Who was that, bro?
I can't remember. I can't remember who it was.
I can't remember.
Think it was Adidas, but I can't remember who it was.
You know what? Like,
but at the same time, but you can kind of look at that as Mike serving himself with that one too. At the same time, but there's a lot of things that I can't ride for with Mike. But it's a lot of things like Enno was saying that he did do behind the scenes. You could do what LeBron James did and put on a couple T-shirts, but everybody was doing that.
Exactly.
But, LeBron could also have the biggest microphone of anybody that's in the league right now. Him and Steph really could control the narrative if they really, really, really wanted to.
Right.
Yeah. Because it
might have been Reebok.
Because they control the kids.
Oh, Jim Crow Esquire 2.0. I haven't read up on it enough to talk about it.
Same.
I haven't read up on. We definitely gonna revisit it for sure. I gotta look it up.
Like it's one of those things. Like for me at least, and y'all might disagree with the way I go about, but the way I feel about it. I feel like when you're on a national stage and you're playing for the national team, leave politics out of it. Only because you're representing the country then. So don't put on a jersey if you're gonna make a stand. Like, do it.
I feel what you're saying. But at the same time, that's the biggest platform, though.
I'm not saying it's not the biggest platform, but at the same time, like you're representing everyone at that moment. When you put that jersey on that says USA and you sing that national anthem, you representing the whole country, not just one side. You representing everybody.
But when you're doing that, that means you also got to represent for the people who are disenfranchised.
Right.
Yeah,
you got to represent for the. You feel me?
There go Darshawn. Darshawn gonna ride for Bron. You know what I'm saying? He gonna ride for Bron.
Yeah.
Go.
He gonna ride for Bron.
Listen.
I ain't gonna do Darshawn like that again, man.
Bro, that was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell, boy. That shit was hilarious, boy. God damn,
I ain't gonna pick that boy apart right now.
That shit was funny as hell.
Not Darshawn, but LeBron. I ain't gonna pick that boy apart right now. But look, you're not always gonna be able to be on every platform. I mean, you're not gonna be able to stand up for everything. So I can't knock anybody for like not having a stance on everything. Like it's too many causes, but I just don't want to see anybody get fried for being right and standing up for what they believe in. Like if Abdul Rauf, the only thing he's Muslim. He's a Muslim in America. You can't make that man not be Muslim. And you can't take that away from him. To do that, to take that man's career. Same thing for Craig Hodges. The dude, only thing he was doing was standing up for black people, poor people, and trying to get that message. You can't destroy a man's career for that. Mm-hmm. That's the type of thing that LeBron fears, and I understand why he fears that. Mm-hmm. But if you're talking about a Steph Curry can talk about his Christianity all day, but they're not going to crucify him for being Christian.
Right.
The way they crucified Abdul Rauf for being Muslim.
They crucified Mark Jackson for that. Because Mark Jackson is Jehovah's Witness. And they were like, oh, you can't be holding Bible study for the players.
That's not why they did that to him. They did that to him for the comments that he made about gay people. But I understand where you're coming from. And that's the same thing. Like for me, you should be able to speak your piece, but when you are discriminating against another group, that's when things get dicey. But that is why he got blackballed.
Yeah, that is why he got blackballed. Every year and a half, there's a Pacific Islander that gets banned from rugby every year and a half. It happens every year and a half. They go up and go into the Bible and they speak against like homosexuality. Like a guy from Australia got I would say maybe during 2001, and he was like 21 years old, and he was like the next big thing for Australia. Like he was unstoppable.
But let's say if somebody did that against black folk, though, they were coming out like, look at all these people with the World Cup.
Yeah.
And all the stuff they're doing to all these dark people.
For Argentina is
Mbappe.
Yo. And
Wait,
from
Paraguay. Can I say something about that real quick?
From Paraguay, I said was wild. That was.
Can I say something about that, dog?
That was wild.
All these people out here doing. I love looking at these videos about these people that's not from here, and they coming to try Raising Cane's for the first time. Trying, bruh. Listen, they out here trying barbecue spots out here in Dallas, and it's changing their life. It's a whole. It's a Korean guy. They took him to this spot called Terry Black's Barbecue. And he tried a rib and he said, Bro said he want to stay. He don't want to go back he don't want to go back yet.
Look. I want to open a burger spot out here in Japan so bad, man. I've been talking to my wife about that, man, because I really feel like I could change Japan. If I cook the way I cook it.
The vintage burgers.
Look, I want to do it so bad, but because of like our status here, we're not allowed to do it. So like I got shut down. But if I was able to like bring that part of like Southern culture and the way we make burgers in North Carolina and bring that joint to Japan, I swear I could change this place, boy. I swear I could.
For real.
I swear I could.
Probably could.
But that's the whole thing. Like that's the beauty of being able to bring different cultures to different places. The problem is when people try to destroy another culture, because we got an issue out here now, like, but they're trying to get Muslims out of Japan. It's a whole thing. It's nasty work. It's nasty work.
Really,
but it's hard to go into like the whole politics of it because Japan is having this issue with they're trying to stay. They're trying to develop as much of Western culture as they can, but still keep Japan, right? Mm-hmm. But you know how Islam is when it comes into places. They find their groups, they build their groups in different communities, and they expand. And they're doing it in a sense where they're mad because like the Muslims are making salat at certain times of the day, and they got the bells and they're praying, and it's terrifying the public here that doesn't understand Islam. So now you got the super conservatives out here that's like, yo, we need to get them out. They're ruining our neighborhoods, yada, yada, yada. And it's starting the culture war. That's the simplest way that I can explain like what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So those type of things can happen. It's when you put the bigotry into that side of it and the fear mongering in it, that's when everything changes. That's what's happening with the World Cup. That's what's happening in the U.S. right now. And it's happening in sports. That's when the things get nasty. When you take people and say hip hop is only this way, when you say Islam is only this way, when you say whatever gay people are only this way, that's when the shit gets real nasty. When you're trying to eradicate a culture because you're scared of that culture.
Right. But what's crazy? Like the Argentinian team, they never had a dark skinned player on their team. Never.
They did, but it was like 50 or 60 years ago or something like that. It was a long time ago. But they literally did what they could to erase those people out of their culture, and they identified with European culture. And it's done intentionally. That's what I'm saying. That's when it gets nasty. Because if you look at everything from
France, they don't hide it. They don't hide it.
They're not hiding it. They
don't hide it at all. Like you look at these games. That's why I hope they lose.
They're not though, because FIFA is gonna do everything they can to make that team win.
Yeah. That's crazy work, dog. Oh shit, man, we've been on here 3 hours and 38 goddamn. It didn't feel like it.
That's my fault, man.
Nah, bro, you good, man. No, you good, bro. Man, you are. Come on, dog. You good, dog. You good. Listen.
I'm fucking up slow though.
Nah, bro, you good, dog. You good. I promise you good. No, I'm saying because the baby. But listen, before we get off of here, you know how we do. We big on men's mental health around here. So I gotta go around and ask my boys, man. I gotta ask y'all, We start off with Eno. Eno, man, how you doing mentally, physically, emotionally, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm in a great place, man. I'm in a better place than I have been in a long time. You know, I'm in a great place.
He getting some on the regular, okay.
Nah.
Look at that smile.
Nah. Listen, you know, like right now, I'm getting my Dave Hollister on right now. I'll put it like that.
That's my favorite artist. Don't do that,
I'm getting my Dave Hollister on right now. You know, so I'm chilling, man. You know, like I would just say, man, it's been a good week, and you know, I was supposed to be at my family reunion today, but that right there didn't work out. You know.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, yeah. Please, mama. Well, you know, listen, you know how my mom. First of all, she only bothered me during the podcast. It's the only time. Yo, she got the nerve to come out like the Crypt Keeper, yo. Hop come around.
Moms just like to show that they got that kind of pull, man. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I get that.
She hear me talking. All of a sudden, she wanted to start asking for stuff. I'm like, yo, I told you. I'm like, yo, before the show, I said, do you need anything? And then out of nowhere, like the goddamn Crypt Keeper, she come out. She come out of her room, and I gotta go and sit and send my son. Like, yo, see what she want, man, because she called me for no reason.
That's what mom dude's supposed to do, man.
Yo, oh my god! But it's the only time she bothered me. The only time. Any other time she leave me alone. Well, I'm lying because she annoys me 24/7. But it's especially my son. My son just said stop lying, Dad. She drives us crazy.
Word up, man.
You know.
Oh shit, Pete, man. Pete, our new panelist.
Yes, sir.
Brother, you know what I'm saying? Pete, man, how you doing, man? Mentally, physically, emotionally, bro. How you doing?
Mentally, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. We're in a good spot. I'm trying to get my mind back right on you know, summer's gonna end real quick. And my daughter's hopping right back into USA volleyball. And
nice. Congratulations on that, man.
Trying to get her back into the groove, get myself and my wife back into the groove of all these tournaments and stuff like this. So everything is good. Physically, I'm good as well. Steady dropping this weight.
I have a question for you, Pete, man.
Yeah.
How much does that cost you, man? Because I know soccer, volleyball, baseball, they're all just rackets, man. AAU basketball now is a racket.
Gymnastics.
Yeah,
it's expensive. Yeah,
well,
it's expensive, man.
But that right there is that's different. It's a specialty sport, gymnastics, a little different. Like Olympic sports are money pits. Those are gonna be money pits no matter what. Like figure skating, anything that's an Olympic sport is gonna be a money pit. But like volleyball, AAU basketball, and that AAU basketball is the worst. Yo, high school basketball don't even matter no more.
No, I don't.
How crazy is that?
High school volleyball don't matter anymore either. The scouts are coming to the AAU USA.
The AAU,
yo, like in high school, like you wanted to be on, like your goal of life was to play varsity basketball and to start on varsity basketball.
I'm trying to cherish it right now, Ronnie. I'm trying to cherish it right now. I'm trying to hold on to it, man.
I know. Hey, Rob, he did say volleyball. He did. Hey, that might be what you call it. AG's Gato de Gato.
Listen, I said volleyball, man. It's the New York accent, man.
You said valley. Valley.
Whatever. Y'all know what I meant. Don't make it different. Y'all know what I meant.
Shit. Keelan, how you doing, man? Mentally, physically, emotionally, bro. How you doing?
Life is good, man. I've been like with Pete, man. I've been busy, man, keeping my kids in sports. They in basketball, soccer, swim.
Oh.
So that's kind of been the focus. Like I'm on the same shit he on, man. I went from 200 pounds. I'm down to 180. I'm trying to get to 175, 165, somewhere around there. Y'all saw like I'm actually putting in like real work in the gym. Just trying to stay creative, man. That's my main thing. So I'm at peace, man. My family's good, wife, kids good. So long as they good, I'm good.
How's it out there when it comes to soccer? How's it out there? in Japan? Because I know out here in the US it's a rich person sport, but I know out there it might be different because of the fact that everybody plays it.
It's different because they're like they're not really concerned with the financial side of it.
Okay.
Like it's funny how like Japan works in general. Like everything is career based, right? Like their schools are based on like what career path that you're going down. Same thing with sports. So when they love basketball now, there's a huge basketball team that's here, the Belka. They love soccer, the Vivaren. So they got all these like major league sports out here. Baseball is the number one.
Yeah, baseball is like baseball is religion in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yo, for real.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that too? With and I always talk about this how I love watching Japanese baseball because of the fact that they use math equations into pitching, and when it comes to hitting as well, they use geometry. They use real life math equations, and also too the bats that they're allowed to use will never be allowed here ever.
Yeah.
Also the ball the baseball is smaller. Huh?
Why not? What's up with the bat over there?
Well, they'll be going yard all fucking day.
Oh, they would use cork bats over there in Japan?
What? I don't think they cork. I think it's the way that they're shaped. The design is a little bit different. But even still, like if you looked at the way they were playing in the World Cup, them boys is nice, man.
Yeah.
So we like for 4th of July, like I work for a gym, right? So 4th of July, we had a 3-on-3 tournament. So we got we had 3 brothers that played for the Balloons. That's the Saga professional basketball team. It's like 30, 45 minutes away. And these 3 Japanese cats came out there. One of them little dudes was like Yuki Kawamura. The dude, he was doing street ball stuff. They could hoop. Like they nice. They just small. And it's the same thing with all of their sports. But the dedication that they got, like every time this dude was like pulling up with a shot and doing everything, he was looking at me because they're looking to Americans, especially like black athletes. Like they want that approval. They want to be accepted in the sports. Like they really want that. They love sports, and when they athletes, they go hard. They just don't have the size. So I love to see like I can go out down the street right now. What's that?
No, I was saying Japan almost beat Brazil. Yo, it was so many Japanese people watching that game, and like they shouldn't have lost that game.
They shouldn't have lost, man. It hurt me. They
should never lost that game to Brazil.
Brazil is my team. So the 2 teams that I was rooting for, Japan and Brazil, had to face off, man. So one of them had to win. But like I enjoyed. What's up?
That's not Brazilian soccer. I don't understand what that coach was doing. That's not Brazilian soccer. Brazilian soccer is about them using their creativity and being one. Like Brazil was supposed to play like France.
Yeah, but Ronaldo ain't coming through that door.
Yeah,
Romario is not coming through that door.
Right.
And I love Vinny, but they don't have enough. Neymar ain't what he used to be either. He don't even look the same. You can tell his body is not the same. His face is bloated like he's been drinking and stuff. Like he ain't the same.
Yeah.
So they couldn't play the way they used to play. But for Japan to go out there and to have the whole team play with that much heart, that like I love to see that from because everywhere I go, that's how they play.
Yeah.
That's how. So I got nothing but respect for them out here.
Trust me, the next like the show Blue Lock helped that out a lot too. Like my son be watching fucking Blue Lock all the time.
Yeah. And if you want to see something crazy, just come out here and just say Otani. Just say Otani.
Oh, hey y'all, real quick too. I talked to my neighbor. Everybody's gonna be getting one of these.
Nice.
Word up, man.
Congrats. Yeah, everybody's gonna be getting one of these right here.
Somebody.
Yeah, man. But listen, Otani is gonna go down as the greatest player of all time. When he's done, he's going down as the greatest of all time.
Everywhere you go, you're gonna see blue, and you're gonna see LA, from the little kids to the old people to women to everybody.
So
like they riding for him, man.
So like growing up, like the Yankees always kept a Japanese player when I was growing up. From 94, they were the first to bring up to start getting those Japanese dudes. Like we had Hideki Arabu. Then we went and got what's his name? Then we went and got fucking Mansui. The Yankees always,
Yamato, like they
a Japanese dude on the team because we wanted that market. Yo, in Japan, that's all you seen was Yankee fitteds everywhere. Like the Yankees were the team in Japan.
Man. Fuck the Yankees, man.
Listen, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care about
you, I see you, Pete.
That's a nice hat. That's a nice hat.
I'm not a Yankees fan. I just love Jay.
Hey, the hat nice. The hat nice.
Hey, listen.
Fuck the Yankees, man.
Yo, first of all, Jay had everybody rocking the Yankee fitted like this. Looking like
I don't care.
Yo, I was teaching English to these young cats, and we had to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
And I was like, Namiwa Kilan des, and they were like, Mbappe, like,
yeah.
all that they had, just off this. So the whole day they was calling me Mbappe, the whole day. But I love to see it, just because the respect was there, just immediately, just off the strength of my name. It's not Killian, but it was close enough to them, like, oh shit, they heard Mbappe. And they was, so all day long they were asking me like what I do, how I work out, all that kind of stuff, man. Because these cats, that dedication is there. That old school mentality they have of like working your way up is there, and it's real in sports, bro. It's real.
Listen, like Japan has one. They have one of the best wrestling programs right now in the world.
Yeah, they nice.
Like,
they nice.
Yeah. Like, but so like what happened too is that they got this 19-year-old phenom. He decided to come here. He decided to go to Penn State to wrestle for college.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, he's in the wrestling room just destroying cats. He's like
dedication,
19.
man. They ain't no joke, man. I respect them.
Yeah.
Fred, how you doing, man? How you doing mentally, physically?
There you go.
Man, I'm doing good, man. The kids good, wife good.
Fred's extra good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
You going for number 7, number 8?
No. I got this done, brother. I got that done.
That's right.
Hey, listen. Hey, Keela, it happened to Cromartie.
Nah, hey, listen. I made sure I let him know. I told him to make sure to cut a little extra off.
All right,
now. A little extra off. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that shit don't happen. You feel me? Nah. But other than that, though, I mean, doing good, man. Doing good. I'm just, bruh. And always speaking of small players, Keelan, when you talked about, the guys out there in Japan being just small, I'm working on getting Muggsy Bogue on the show with us. So, you know what I'm saying?
Carolina, bro.
So that's what we doing, man. We trying to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to make some shit happen over here, man. Like for real. Like I'm excited for what we got going, and you know what I'm saying, just from the creative aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, really, really reach a totally different demographic and get people to see cigar podcast into a whole different light. And you know what I'm saying? So that's really what I'm really, really excited about. But as far as like my mental, I'm in a good space. Physically, my knee is getting a hell of a lot better. Still got, physical therapy, still got a little ways to go. But other than that, I mean, shit, I ain't really gotta, I still have to have the crutch every once in a while, but I'm working without it. You feel me? So I'm able to kind of get back to working out, getting back to me. You know what I'm saying? So that within itself, that's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. So, hey man, listen, if y'all gonna jump in the Discord, please do. It's open. Please hop in the Discord. If you're not a part of our Discord community, you can join. Subscribe to our Patreon. We do have a $3 tier. We got a $5 tier. We got all that. So you sign up for a tier, and you'll be a part of the Discord, and you'll be able to hop in and chat with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? I know Keelan hop in there from time to time when he can. Me, N.O., P, we be in there talking. And also I'm really working on something special for the Discord. I'm still trying to work out how to do it. But once I figure it out, we're gonna get it going. Especially when since football season is coming up, we're gonna try to play the game in the Discord. You can watch your teams play. You know what I'm saying? You can smoke a cigar, talk shit. Like, I'm really looking forward to being able to talk shit to Peter when we play the Eagles. And you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're working on for the Discord.
I ain't worried about the fucking Eagles. They don't got a quarterback that can be a defense. I ain't worried about it.
Hey man, we're gonna see what happens. And also to my Cowboys fans, please don't say that this is our year. Let the season start. Okay, please don't say that. Please don't say that.
I'm good. I'm good. Listen, this Knicks ring got me. This Cowboy season. I mean, this football. I'm be chilling.
And that's what we should be chilling every season. We should not be saying that this is our year. You feel me? Let the season play out, bro.
Nah, some teams are better than others.
They never learn.
Like you get like we gotta chill out with that. We gotta chill out. We gotta chill out with saying this our year every goddamn year. Because shit, we gotta make it through at least to the third game of the playoffs. Goddamn me, you feel me? So yeah, but other than that, listen, y'all, it's been a great show. We've been on here for damn near 4 hours, and we appreciate y'all for sticking around, hanging with us, man. Listen, we'll see y'all next week, same place, same time, and we got David Blanco next week, and then also Keelan too. So after David Blanco next week, the week after, we got this young lady. She's a boxer. She's undefeated right now. Her name is Ariel Davis. I'm gonna send you the link, and so if you're able to hop on with us, that'll be great, bro.
I love talking boxing, man. I try my best.
Yeah, for sure. So listen, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Same place, same time. And tell a friend of a what,
Oh, sorry. Conor McGregor's walking out. Tell a friend, tell a motherfucking friend. The fight's going down right now. Conor McGregor's walking out right now.
There you go. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all watch the fight, man. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all watch the fight, man. We love y'all.
Conor get knocked out in the second round.
Oh my god.
Yo, Max is a motherfucker.
I know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But all right, y'all, we'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all
I'll see you on the Discord.
Stay lit, stay laughing. Avengers out. Peace, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right,